hang on a sec. It would probably be nice if I actually set the set the game capture up properly, wouldn't I? Hold on. 1 second. This here. Right, there we are. Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to a bit of Lobotomy Corporation, on a Sunday no less as well. Bit of an unusual time for me to stream, a little out my normal schedule, but I was busy for a lot of last night into this morning. Yeah, had a little gathering of as such that I attended, which was quite nice. Kept me up to some of the wee hours of the morning, and then today I've been kind of just mainly, honestly, sleeping that off. So I feel great at the minute. I don't mind telling you. I'm sitting here, well rested. I've got a pint glass of water and a packet of honey roasted peanuts and cashews, which are very Moorish. You might hear me munching on some of them throughout stream. Yeah. These things are good. I don't tell you. One thing I just realised I haven't booted up on the old stream stuff is my latest follower widgets and that. So let me just go and boot that up real quick. I'm also trying to remember how I boot this up again. I think I just put it into a tab like that and then it, like, works? Maybe? How do I normally set this up? I've done this before. I should know this, really. And yet, here we are. Right. Here we are. Let's go into... what are we going into? There, that's the bugger. And then that there. And then, nope, I don't want that. And then we go into this. And we have to refresh its cache because it's weird like that. And there we go. Right. Excellent. That's back there. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. I've certainly had a pretty nice one, like I say, you know. It was nice, nice and blown off a bit of steam yesterday, I suppose. And I'm feeling like I'm ready to take on another week. But before I do that, we've got some Lobotomy Corporation to get through. Now, we are very, very close. About as close as you can get, in fact, to being able to take on our first Dusk ordeal, which is going to be a challenge. To try and do that without losing anyone, or at least with minimal casualties. Yeah. I'm not 100% confident in our ability to do it, but we're going to definitely give it a go. So, let's take a moment to just take stock of where we were up to. So, our control team are all... Again, they're not bad. I would definitely like some to see... Like, I mean, I guess 4s and 5s on all stats are pretty good. We've got 4s and 5s here for the most part as well. Anyone in Information's got a lot of 4s. Wouldn't mind seeing them brought up, but also... I think, obviously, our real work still needs to be done on, like, the Fortitude and some of the other stats for, like, our training guys. So our greatest ordeal is still noon. So we've got to be past day 20 to get a Dusk ordeal. Yeah. I say we run this day. And then we should hopefully have another one after it. Or maybe we don't. We've got to finish the day without any death or panic for NetSack, which I think we can do. We can certainly do. In fact, it's what we try and aim to do most of the time. So, yeah. Kind of just another day at the office for one such as myself. And I promise you that's the last Northern Lionism I'm going to do this stream. I have, yeah. Weirdly, that got quoted a lot yesterday. Or maybe not weirdly, I don't know. Depends on who your crowd is. But yeah. Let's begin management. So, what we now have is, I believe at the end of last stream we ended off with this. Lean absolute asshole. Being given to us because we have this. Now, I should have equipped some people with this kind of cracked armor, but I didn't. But you know what, can I retry and just reshuffle my ego gifts? I think I might want to do that. So, let's take our ego list, because we've got We also have magic bullet as well, and we have, yeah, okay, right. So we need someone who's really good at fighting to take magic bullet. Any Justice 5s here? We do have Eden on Justice 5. I wouldn't mind Eden taking this. I mean, Laverne does also have the pale weapon. But, honestly, Life for a Daredevil is, like, not bad in terms of armor either. Maybe... I don't know, only Justice 4 as well. You know what, I'm gonna suggest something crazy. I'm gonna say, Laverne, you're actually gonna take, let's have a look for ego weapons. You're gonna take Wrist Cutter off of Eden. And then Eden is gonna take Life for a Daredevil and Magic Bullet. And Eden's gonna be like essentially our top agent. Yeah, like, resists basically everything, does pale damage, moves fast because they're in the control team. Like, if we need something done, Eden gets it done. Right, we do have one more Discord here, so what are we looking at here? Weak to red, but endures both of those, and this is kind of a slightly better version of that, I guess. But also, like, it's not like we're super mindful of that. This is all weak to red. Our entire training team gets fucking mauled by red damage, which is not ideal. I'm going to be real with you. In fact, we have a lot of red weakness here. There's a lot of red weakness on this squad at the minute. So the question is, do we want to, like, do any of this? I guess it's not red weakness, it's white weakness instead, which is good. God, yeah, we have so much red weakness throughout, like, everything. Is there anything that, like, resists red a bit that we're not using? There's like the wrist cut stuff which is normal to it, or there's honestly like, I mean, penitence, but Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna upgrade Ferenz from whatever he's got on at the minute, Solitude to Discord. And then we do have an ego weapon as well. We got two. Now, Magic Bullet is an interesting one. It could be very good. It's a very long-range 20 to 22 black damage weapon. However, you've got to keep an eye on who's got it. Now, I think someone on the, like, control team should definitely have it because they can reposition easiest. I'm, in fact, tempted to say that person might be Rhino. Because you've got a ranged black weapon at the minute, but... And you're also purple, so you're kind of, like, a bit easy to see in a crowd. So we're going to have you take Magic Bullet. Yeah, and then we just need to be very careful where we position you. We have one more black weapon. Courtney doesn't have anything. I guess it's because we were trying to look for, like, red damage weapons, and we have non-red damage, amazingly. Like, what I'd give for a Blaine Schadenfreude right now, just so we can get the swords that do red damage. This does present a bit of an issue, I'm not gonna lie. Well, so what is this? This is 6 to 12 fast medium, this is 8 to 13 fast medium. So this is a direct upgrade to the rakes. Good day, hope your weekend has been better than mine. Sinclair, nice to see you. Let me just make sure Restream Chat's actually showing that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my weekend has been, like, pretty good. I was just, yeah, just saying, it's, yeah, I've had a pretty good one, and, I'm kind of quite well rested now, and, ready to get on with trying to tackle this Dusk ordeal. So, what are we thinking of here? Who gets this Discord black weapon? I mean, I guess Paulinus probably should have it. That feels right. Although we are going to need to up Paulinus' stats. I woke up sick on Saturday. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's, God, not what you want to start the weekend as well. Just try and get time to rest, and then you're kind of, like, more forced into it. Sorry, taking a sip of my drink there. But yeah, no, I hope you're on the mend at least, even if you're not fully recovered by this point. And yeah, I think this setup is going to be what I'm going to go with for the minute. So let's begin management on this. Now, with regards to which people we need to upgrade, I've got to try and remember what my different trainers are now, because it's been a little while since we last played. Oh, we've also got observation on Shelter on the 27th of March, apparently. Okay. I set most of Saturday and today my cat was sleeping next to me. Well, at least that's good. I do love to hear that. Just snoozing next to the cat. Oh. But yeah, it's that'll set you right as rain within time. Unless you're like me and you've got allergies, in which case maybe it won't, but hey ho. Okay. So, training team, how are you looking on stats? Some of you have non-fortitude, which is going to be an issue. So, Susan and Anton, you need to fortitude train today. Our best bet of doing that is probably Porcubus, and then, what does Yin train? Like, not attachment at all, and the other three, like, kind of if you squinted it. Okay. We do have a Justice trainer. We've got, honestly, pretty good Justice across the board here, though. So what I'm tempted to say is that our new person, there we are, who's just taken this Discord weapon should probably train Justice here. So I'm alright with that. I guess Yin technically trains, not at level 2, though. So 3 4s and 5s on stuff from the training team. So could potentially do 3s here. It deals black damage as well, which we resist on every front, which is good. Rogan. Rogan could do with that, but also it's a case of do we want to really, you know, mess with that? Because maybe we want a more experienced, kind of like someone on the control team to take a crack at this. Like, say maybe we get Eden's instinct up here. We get one of our training team. We'll just have to cycle these, I guess. So Susan can come down here and do instinct. And then what else are we looking at? So you two are both attachment trainers, but we don't really need that. I guess we can have an insight trainer in, like, this here, and a justice trainer, kind of, in 1.76. It's like, kind of. I'm going to try my best to stop bothering with today's shy look, because lining it up is honestly a pain in the butt. What do you train? Attachment. You also kind of train those two. So maybe actually we can send Anton over here, and you deal black damage, which again we resist. Maybe like a sort of this kind of setup can work. We'll give it a go. And we're not sending out like too many people at once. So like I say, hopefully by tomorrow we have a bunch of people with, you know, minimum level 4 stats. And we can see about having a crack at this Dusk ordeal. Yeah, it all seems to be going okay so far. A couple of neutrals are very good on fly shoots. Eden is killing this, actually, yeah. 60, so we can get the second one of those weapons, which would be nice because they're just upgraded rakes. So, let's have a look. So, Christopher was last to work with Old Lady, which means Mwelanom goes there next. Susan was last to work with this, which means Anton can go there next, and Susan can go over to the sheepy fella. I forget his name. Void Dream, that's the one. I should maybe have timed this a bit better so that we don't lose access to Old Lady, but what's done is done. Where is Anton, actually? Can you get healed up? There we go, right. Anton there. Susan there, and that should trigger a meltdown. So we can also have... again, let's have Eden work on instinct over here. I suppose we'll send someone to go and work repression as well. I'm thinking, yeah, Paulinus again should do a pretty good job. We've got meltdowns on Yin and Porcupus, which is actually two very good abnormalities to get meltdowns on because they're two very high, will give us a lot of stats, you know, bang for our buck, as it were. So we can try and, yeah, just check Eden's doing alright here. She should be absolutely fine, but... There we are. So we are going to need someone to work with Yin at -4%, but that's probably alright. Susan, why are you not healed? Are you even in here? Where are you? It's not you there. Not you there. You sure you're not in here? We've lost access to Old Lady, which is a bit of a pain, but oh well. Where the fuck is Susan? I've lost her. Am I being blind? Can anyone see a Susan in here? Are you up here? No, that's Eden. Where the fuck have you gone? I need you down here to work on this. Or at least, like, take a heal somewhere so you can work on this. This is, definitely going to be a bit of an issue. Right, okay, well, let's order, Paulness to go and work repression again. Just check, yeah, that's definitely how you do that one. Where is... Okay, there's going to be a way of doing this. If I... Like, where is she? If I, like, hover over them, do they highlight? No. Where is she? Did she get in with that heal then? Was she just standing behind someone? No. Couldn't tell you where she was. Could not tell you where she was. Okay, right. Let's have, again, more instinct for, Ooh, actually, you know, Eden's looking a little worse for wear. I'm going to send this, instinct, Igore's way instead, I think. So let's do that. And then... Alrighty. Is that her? What? Where were you, actually? You know what, Susan? You're just going to have to, like, tank this, I think. I'm sure you'll be fine. There we go. And now I want to try something out. So we have, obviously, Rhino here with Magic Bullet now. If I just have Rhino stand here and then I have someone work Insight with Scarecrow, can Rhino just, like, one-tap it, essentially? If I have, like, no one on this level. So I forget how far Magic Bullet shoots. So I'm going to give it a go. Have Rhino stand down there. And then... We need no one panicking and no one dying for our quest, but that's not no breakouts, so... We should be fine. Ooh, this is looking a bit... Igor! Igor, how did you fuck that up so badly? Okay, was it your armor? Did I send someone who... Okay, let's retry that one. Ugh, good start, good start. So, did I send in someone who, like... Oh, she's weak to black. Yeah, okay. Specifically, actually. Harvest, yeah, weak to black. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. For not matching my armor correctly. No biggie, though. Like I say, we've at least got a bit of an idea of how we're doing our loops for today. So we want you here. Who's got this? Yeah, you here. We want Susan and Anton rotating this. We want someone... In fact, you know what? I'm going to try out this Rhino thing slightly earlier. So, Rhino, your job for today is to sit here. And then I'm going to have someone work their level 3 Insight here. And yeah, this deals white damage and you both resist that. So that should be fine. Just means because magic basically shoots the whole hallway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, hold on, my chat's misaligned again. 1 second. Why is that misaligned? There we go. Hold on, let me... Okay, yeah, no, that is properly aligned. It's just, again, like, I guess the first letter of your, messages still might be cut off a bit there, Sinclair, because for some reason it decides it wants to put it at the very end, like, off screen in my chat. So, yeah, weird bug we might just have to roll with on that one. But yeah, so by the whole hallway, I assume you just mean all of this space, which is like, it's fine. We might lose a couple of clerks, you know. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And then I want to see if, I can probably actually tell, what's this thing? It's weak to black as well. Yeah, so actually, if I just magic bullet this thing, I'm hoping I can just have one person tap it every time we do a loop. This guy is going to get farmed. Is it because my name is so long? Indeed it is. And for some reason, like, I wouldn't mind if the username was like, no offense to your good username, of course. I wouldn't mind if the username was slightly cut off and the rest of the chat message was underneath. But for some reason, it puts the username and the first letter of the chat on the first line, and then it wraps everything. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, so we're going to see a breakout here. Let's get Rhino in place. Hello, Rhino, wake up. Yeah, here we go. So it's not doing quite as much damage as I would have hoped. But it's not doing a bad amount of damage either. Okay. So we just try and go toe-to-toe with this. Because the problem with this thing walking around is that it is just going to kind of eat all my clerks. Okay, so it's not what you'd call an ideal situation. So let's deal with it how we deal with it normally. Just send everyone down here. We're going to have to send, yeah, Rhino, obviously. Again, it just makes me think that Magic Bullet isn't very good. Like, I'm not sure why I'd use this weapon. Whoa, hold up there, Eden. I know you're all like our fucking best shoot. Hey, you might be fine. No, I can't risk that. Yeah, we need everyone en route to deal with this. As soon as it stops trying to murder the clerks. Igor A is taking some damage and is going to need to back out, I think. Let's get her out of there. Yeah, and then Eden and Rhino are up there. Igor A, do you want to maybe follow that leave command? Would be nice. Hold on. Go there. There we go. Fucking hell. Almost lost her. I think Pale would be better, but I forgot the resistance to the Scarecrow. It's vulnerable to Pale, so yeah, it would be better. But the person wielding the Pale weapon was, like, slightly lower on, health. So I thought I'd send them back, and then I've got a ton of people who have black weapons, so we'll just let them deal with it instead. Yeah, there we go. Right, so my cunning plan to just farm this, is not as cunning as I first thought. So everyone back to their respective departments. Ugh. Because, yeah, it's... Magic Bullet is just kind of... I'll be honest, I think someone last stream said, like, oh yeah, Magic Bullet's a really good weapon. Given it murders all of my crew and seems to do minimal damage to HE abnormalities, no, it's not. I'm calling it how I see it here. But, that is jank. And I do not necessarily appreciate it. I've got to send someone to work with Void Dream. Okay. Well, to be honest, sending people to work with Void Dream has really been, like, fucking up our timing on certain loops. So Susan worked with Porcubus, so we'll send Anton to work next. I really would like to keep working with Scarecrow, but I don't have to, like, you know, do all that every time. So let's just Repression, train, Paulinus here. I think this means we get one more Instinct train on, where are you? Eden. And then I think we leave that one alone very well. Queen of Hatred, hello there. Nice to see you. We are gearing up for the Day 20 Dusk ordeal. I'm trying to round out as many of my agent stats as I possibly can. We are having mixed results at the minute, shall we say. I suppose instead of Void Dream, we could always just, we could work Crumbling Armor. The problem is Crumbling Armor deals red damage, and I think 90% of our workforce, like, keels over to red damage. Okay, I suppose I might also want to poke and see what, like, this does. Yeah, Mason, go give it a hug. Let's go see what it does. I've never actually seen this one before. Okay, you have a thing. And we want to make you return it kind of soon-ish, I guess. There we are. Right. So, Yang's wear against resistant to white damage. However, when 005102 cannot be found in the facility, no benefits were transferred. And you're 005102, right? Yeah. So, it increases white resistance if you wear it. Like, okay. I mean, I have 17 different bits of armor that resist black and white. Like I said, I need red resistance and I need red damage. I've just got no red. Like, fuck all this magic sanity and black damage shit. Just give me plate mail. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, in which case, unfortunately, I think our best bet is to actually take, who is it who needs insight training? It's, well, it's Christopher, Wellenom, and Rogan. So I guess, any of you like insight train? I guess Bloodbath kind of does. Deals white damage. Eh. Maybe. So I think we spend our two, sheep-clothed individuals to go micro around today's Shylock. I've also just realized I've been playing this day on normal speed instead of fast speed. I guess because I slowed it down for when Scarecrow broke out. There we are. Let's have Melanom go in there. And we have Shy melting down, of course. We do have Void Dream as well, who deals black damage, and I want to send Rogan over there to insight that, because you're alright for insight training. And then we're going to set up our loops again. I guess having you two maybe be the insight trainers is not bad, and then we'll just rotate Susan and Anton through Porcubus, because it's a HG entity, so that should get them a fair amount of stats. And we want to instinct with Eden here. We want some repression training on Paulinus. God, everyone's stats here, honestly. Needs some work. I was tempted to, like, at some point swap the training and the training and information teams over. Yeah, I was right the first time. But whether I get time to do that on, like, a spare day. Because, like, obviously tomorrow we're going to be dealing with Dusk. Yeah. I think after that, we're going to have a new bunch of recruits which we're going to need in there because we're going to have central command, so we need every spare bod we can get. Okay, so Wellenom's gone through there, so now it's Christopher's turn. Let's get Christopher moving. Can we get in here? That's still an alright face. And Christopher, you resist black? Yes, you do. Get in there. we'll take the okay face for this. And also your temperance is high enough that actually it looks like it doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright. Excuse me. Got another sip of water. There we go. Right then. So let's work out our loops again. We've got Susan was on this last, so it's Anton's turn next. Then we have Rogan needs to work this. I think we're just leaving Rogan to do this one, then we're alternating the other two here. We still want repression training for Paulinus here. We still want instinct training for Eden here. This is only minus 4%, and you've got, like, decent resistances, so I'm going to trust that you can not fuck this up. But yeah, and then other than that, I think we want to kind of just chill, because we are going to be exactly one away from a Dawn level event. So, yeah. We don't want to overstay our welcome, shall we say. Okay, how are we looking here, actually? So, like, for a kind of a mid-level... Yeah, no, Eden's absolutely fine. That's not bad at all. I should also remember to buy that. Okay, so now we want someone doing some kind of, like, noddy job that we don't really mind. I think... Okay, so Christopher's out of position. It's actually very nice rotating Shylock in a way, because I can remember very easily, depending on who's in safety and who isn't. Like, whose turn it is next. So let's send Wellenom out here. Oh, missed that one. That'll do. Right, Wellenom getting there. And then, we have a Dawn level event. So, let's pop those jesters, people. So, every team gets assigned one. We have you lot take down this one. You lot take down this one. Information can take this one at the bottom of safety. And safety can take this other one at the top of safety. Right, vamos. Oh, Jesus, hold on. I almost forgot. Who has that weapon? Yeah, Rhino. I forgot for today, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Information are... Yeah, there we go. Right. Easily dealt with. Aside from the fact that I almost, you know, killed my entire department because Magic Bullet is, I'm gonna say it again, it's not a good weapon. Don't like it. Okay, now we have a noon level green, which is robots? Question mark? I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I suppose we'll find out. So, back to our loops anyway. Rogan, take this. Wellenom just went in here. So, that means it's Christopher's turn to loop this, which I'll get back to in a bit. Green Noon isn't too bad. Ah, good, okay. We can deal with not too bad. Who worked with Porcubus last? Was it Anton? Does appear to be. So in which case it's Susan's turn. We still want... I guess you've got really good justice now because yours is very high. I'll send you to work there 1 or 2 more times then, and then I think we'll kind of try and move things around a bit. And I still want Eden working this. And I think once we've microed Christopher into today's Shylock again. Not there. Yep, that'll do. Right, Christopher, get in there. Get in there. Right. And then we'll wait for all this to tick up and tick over. And in theory, we should be fine. Oh, I lost my 10 seconds of... No, I didn't. I did that this run. Hell yeah. Right. Make sure that this never breaks out. Okay. Let's expect any contact between it and that. Yeah, okay. Right. We can do that. We can hopefully do that. I mean, actually, I tell a lie. If it breaks out, there's nothing we can do against this. As we learn. And the fact that we can't take down a war level entity means we might struggle against a Dusk ordeal. But, we're just going to have to see what we can do. Okay, right. So that's that lot done. So, I guess as far as priorities go, Wellenom getting this. Who worked with this last? Susan. Anton getting this. And then I think that brings us close to... Yeah, it'll bring us 1 away from noon, so we can probably send, like, Rogan away to do something, maybe. And then we'll worry about this noon event. Which I'm feeling the Death Ball strat. Maybe that's a mistake, because I don't know what Green Noon exactly is. But I feel like noon events, at least the ones I've seen so far, tend to be just, you know, group up as one group, and then we'll work from there. So I'm hoping to do that. Actually, my tracking's a bit off. Hold on. I'm going to fix that. As soon as I... Who's doing this again? Well and on. Right. Yeah, you work that, and then... I'm just going to very quickly redo... Excuse me a second, you're going to see some extra menus and stuff. This. Hold on. Right, there we are. Don't mind that. Right, let's try this again. Hopefully my mouth tracking should be a little better now. Just felt like it wasn't quite responding the way I was expecting it to. Okay, so once people have done this, I'm feeling that... Oh yeah, you finish that. Actually, you know what? Who knows who's going to do this bit of work? Rhino, because I don't want him in the fight. So everyone move to information. We're going to just deathball whatever comes at us here. And hope that it's not, like, multiple things. Otherwise, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Well, I suppose I can, like, manually select things to suppress. So if everyone starts information, at least we are prepared to, you know, send people off. And they should have the shortest route to wherever the things are. Like, it's not like people from safety are going to haul their ass over to training or whatever. Right, the question is, Rhino, what kind of work can you do? Now, what kind of work do you need, I guess? You could actually use some justice training, as it turns out. So let's have you go and work that. Let's go see what we've got here. Hopefully, nothing too bad. Okay, right, that is multiple things, which is... Oh, I don't like that, actually. Those are robots with saw blades. Hear me out. Do we just deathball anyway? I'm gonna go off the fact that, like, if we split too thin here, we're gonna run into some real issues. Maybe we do 2 teams? Maybe 2 teams is the way? Okay, let's try 2 teams. So, not Rhino, but the rest of Control, and we'll say, training? Maybe. But again, I get the feeling these things are going to do red damage, which is, bad news for, someone like myself. I said that was going to be the last Northern Liners I did earlier. God damn it. Well, whatever. Wait, Anton, why are you refusing to work with this? Hold on. Yeah, you're all working. You, for some reason, didn't. We're gonna try and split it like this. I'm just gonna slow the game down, and we're gonna keep a very close eye. Yeah. Oh god, they deal so much red damage! Okay, that works. Yeah, again, maybe Deathball just is the strat. Maybe I'm splitting too thin here. Okay. Well, let's go off the assumption that these things don't really cause too much of an issue if left to their own devices there. Let's go take down this one. How's everyone's health looking? Nary a scratch, honestly. So I think we're doing just fine. Oh my god, this thing has guns and bullets. Manager, celebrate the downfall of the company. God, my restream chat is still not coming. Okay, right, hold on. Let's have you up on the screen. Okay, what I'm going to have to do here. Right. But yeah, welcome on in, Angela Lobotomy. God. Again, it's amazing how many, like, Lobotomy Corp, like, RPers, I guess, or at least people with RP usernames I see in these streams, but it's a pleasure to see you all. I haven't been to one of these Lobotomy Corp streams in a minute. How fucked up have things become? Well, Mr. Miracle, I'm currently being assailed by giant robots with saw blades and guns, which is, you know, a bit spooky, but we seem to be doing alright. I think these things heal after a bit. Maybe that's what the shutdown is. The robot's easy to deal with. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad so far. I was a bit worried they were going to do something if I left them alone for a while, but no, it turns out I can just deathball them. Although, what was that noise? It teleported? Oh, it teleports and then it throws off all of my employees' aggro. That's fascinating, actually. You can just finish day to not deal with it, which I would love to do, Angela, except the small fact that I wouldn't love to do it because I need to farm way more stats. I'm trying to deal with a Dusk ordeal tomorrow, and I've got people with, like, level 3 or level 2 instinct, which is, it's not gonna happen. Like, I need to farm stats a lot. Rhino, how did you get here? Ah. Oh. It's easy, bro. You don't need stats for a Dusk ordeal? Told you. Well, in fairness, that was not because of the robots. That was just because being, Okay, I'm retrying the day, and I'm actually taking Magic Bullet off because I hate that weapon. I've decided that weapon sucks. I did Dusk ordeal with employees at day 3. Well, you can't do Dusk ordeal. I was gonna say level 3. Lena, I was gonna say day 3. That's some neat tech considering you can't. My bad, I'm stupid. No, you're good, Angela. Don't worry. But I do still want to farm stats. For a bit. But no, it's all good. Right, honestly, Rhino having this weapon is far more of a curse than it is a blessing. Like, I thought maybe at least it could, you know, pop something like the Scarecrow that was weak to black. It does bugger all damage to the Scarecrow, and then it just hit, and like, because it does bugger all damage, yeah, don't use Magic Bullet. Yeah, I got told by last stream someone that it was, like, pretty good, and I've come to the realization that it is, in fact, not. So, we're gonna just give Rhino back there, like today's expression, I guess. And then, right, loop as we were before. Attempt number 3. We'll get there eventually with this one. So, we want Eden to get some of this. We want, Paulness to get some of this. We want Susan to work this. We want, Rogan to work this. If you have one good employee, you can do that suppression solo. Yeah, give that guy and don't send anyone to suppress. Problem is, I feel like even, like, with sending one guy with Magic Bullet, like, I tried it with this earlier in stream, and the damage output is just not there for how catastrophic the downside is. It's just, you know, it's definitely a bit of a problem. Okay, let's send Christopher up here and hope that, like, we can maybe try and keep Old Lady on side. So if you get to that first, and then everyone else gets to their work, then we don't lose the cliff-off counters on that. Yeah, but it's good with things like Perfect Meal or what's... Oh, so it's like AoE. Yeah, okay. You know what? Okay, maybe I see the niche. Maybe you're right there. I definitely didn't consider it for AoE, but maybe that's kind of how you get it to behave. Okay, I can kind of see that. Right. But yeah, in the meantime, let's try and get that done again. Eden, you're looking a little worse for wear here, which is considering this isn't even like a -4%er. This is just you fucking this up. Could you maybe, yeah, there we are. Okay, 12. What's our min for this? 9. So we're still way above there. You're actually one of the only streamers I saw that actually took their Freischutz early on. I love the Freischutz. Like, if nothing else, even if his weapon is like garbage, this armor is cracked for being HE. Like, this armor is insane. Like, I've absolutely given it to Eden here, who's like my best fighter, who's got like a pale weapon on. Yeah, the armor is so nice. The armor's pretty good if you get Longbird. I don't think I know what Longbird is, but... I know, like, there's Judgment Bird and Justice Bird. I don't know what Longbird. I send the employee with the armor. Okay. Right, so, what are we looking at here? Who worked with this last? Christopher. So, we want Wellenon here. We want Anton, I assume, here. Because I imagine it would have been Susan last time. Yep, and that'll bring us 1 away. Longbird equals justice bird. Ah, I see. Yeah, got you. Also, there was a fat-ass bird, famous known as that fucking bird that I hate. I fucking love that video. Just that fucking bird that I hate. That fucking bird that I hate. Don't know who doesn't know what I'm referencing. I probably just sound insane. But yeah, no, it's a funny video with like that one dude in Mario Maker. Oh. I know that. Well, yeah, I know you know that. You referenced it. But I'm talking about like anyone else that happens to be in the stream, Angela. Oh. I watched a lot of Lobotomy related shit. Yeah, fair. Got me practicing for medical school in the like medieval era or something. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Lobotomy related shit. Where do we want to send someone? Right. Let's get some pull on us back down here. Wait for this to reset before we send Eden back in. See if we get another pop on, what you call it. See if we get another pop on, well, anything useful, really. I should maybe speed up the game. We do. Excellent. Right. In fact, that's really good again. So, instinct for Eden, who has gone down to level 3 somehow? Oh, because you've got a weird thing. Hold on, what are you wearing? HP minus 10, SP minus 10. Okay, ow. Movement speed plus 20, attack speed plus 20. Yes. When attacked, 8% chance to heal as much damage taken. So Eden is kind of insane, and we need to keep that ego gift on her. She's become, like, the best attacker I think this game's ever had. You shouldn't rely on pauses a lot, by the way. Oh, is there like a specific, I assume that means there's a specific anomaly that interacts with them, but like, hey, I haven't got it yet, so when it becomes, when it becomes an issue, maybe I'll heed that warning, but as for now, I think I'm fine. Right. Who worked with Old Lady last? It was Wellenom, so let's send Christopher up there, Rogan over here. You're already working with the Freischutz. There's an item app now that boosts your ego gifts. Ooh, okay. Again, I also don't do a lot of faffing around with the item app knows, I've got to be honest. But, okay. Old Faith should be what it's called. Okay, I do appreciate the help, but could we also try and keep, like, spoilers of what different abnormalities do to a minimum? Like, particularly if the ones I haven't... Well, you know, if the ones I have or haven't got, just, like, try and keep the spoilers, kind of under wraps, as it were. Because I like working this stuff out myself. Right. What are we looking at here? Paulina still. Right. And because you were melting down, you didn't get an extra, like an extra minus 4%, which is great news. We need someone up here. I'm going to send Wellenom, and then we're going to send someone down here, which will be Anton. Oh, Fragment of the Universe. The most annoying app? Really? This thing seems chill. I don't know. Like, it's, you know, fair enough, it's, you know, a bit, I can figure out what to do with them in the first run. Oh, okay, yeah, fair. If it's a personal preference thing, I totally get you, yeah. But, yeah, no, I was like, really? This thing seems chill. You just, you know, like, mainly leave it alone, honestly. Like, if it melts down, okay. You know, if it breaks out, it's not the hardest thing ever to suppress, because it's just Teth. It's like, I hate the, one thing abnormality I have seen before on my travels, but, isn't in this save, but I hate the spider cave abnormality way more than Fragment. That one's fucking a pain in the ass. I want to send Rogan up here. Not as much as I want to send Eden over here. Have you healed up yet? Not really. Okay. Well, let's hope we can get people to various things. I guess Rogan can go up here, because why not? Helps if I pick the right team. There we go. Okay, right. Well, excuse me. Okay, so halfway through energy. Dawn ordeal coming up next. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Angela. Very much appreciated. Hey. Yeah, welcome to the welcome to the rescue effort for myself, which is I'm gonna have to properly go over what I do for like and what I say when people follow me, because I feel like I should have a set thing. And I think welcome to the rescue effort is like a pretty neat way to tie into my like existing kind of character lore and that. We need someone to work up here, but also, yeah, we need someone to work up here. Who worked up with Old Lady last? Melanom. Did you try anything else made by Project Moon? So, I have tried the first little bit of Limbus Company, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. Just not into gacha games as a whole. And I've been stubbornly not playing Library of Runia until I've finished this game. I've got to like day 40, or like 45, on Lobotomy. But like I've never finished it, and I've been like, no, I'm gonna finish this before I do anything else. Yeah, I felt the same with Limbus, but the thing is the story is goated. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I hear a lot of things about like the story. And it does seem interesting. I just wish it wasn't a gacha game. It's like, I don't want to have to deal with that. Like, I know this is probably hypocritical for someone who also, on streams plays a lot of, like, you know, Bleeding Poker and Mahjong. Well, a fair amount. Not, like, a lot, but, like, also, you can get stuff with no gacha, so no struggle. I guess maybe there's that, yeah. Okay, are we dealing with our respective abnormalities? Also, can I just say how nice it is to be able to micro people to places without having, there we are, that's all sorted. How nice it is to just be able to micro people to places without, having to worry about Magic Bullet. Because, God, that's good. Alrighty then. So, round number, the next one. Let's wait for Eden to fully heal up. Because I will be wanting her to go down here. So, Eden goes here for more instinct training, because she definitely needs it now, because she's got level 3 instinct, which is kind of absolutely, like, atrocious. Void Dream will need to be worked by Rogan. We are looking at who worked with Porcupus last, Anton, so it's Susan's turn next up at the Ark. Same with Old Lady, it was Christopher last, so we're looking at Wellenom. We still want our guy from Information, Paulinus, I think, to work Repression here. But yeah. I mean, maybe if, like, I finish this and Library of Runia and the story for them both pulls me in a super amount, maybe I'll do a start from scratch, like, Limbus. At some point, I'll give it a second chance. But like I say, for the moment, it's just, like... like... Gachas just don't do it for me. And again, like, I appreciate that this is, very hypocritical for someone who's like, boy, I sure can't wait for Bleeding Shadowverse 2 to come out later this year. But, yeah. But hopefully not too far this year, actually. I'm gonna be super, super happy when that thing comes out. Boy, I can't wait. Oh, you into Shadowverse as well, or, yeah. Because, like I say, you can definitely expect some streams, a lot of streams from me on that, if I'm being entirely, honest with you. Nah, I'm just repeating that. Fair. Oh boy, I can't wait. Oh, but yeah. Well, when that comes out, I'm definitely gonna be doing a bunch of streams on it. I did hear it before though, yeah, so it was like, I don't know if it's, interesting. It's like, hold on, I'm gonna set up my kind of work to go, and then, I'll explain that while I'm doing that, but yeah. It's like, kind of, the way I describe the gameplay is that it's Hearthstone, if Hearthstone was, like, good. So it's like, you know, a card game in that kind of vein, but with some more interesting mechanics and some less, kind of, like, less horrendous, like, I don't know what Hearthstone either. Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking of other, like, well, other card games. God. It's weird to me that, like, someone doesn't know Hearthstone. I guess maybe I'm just showing my age a little bit here, but, like, I was like, of course everyone knows Hearthstone. Everyone was around when that was big in, like, the first 2 expansions. And, yeah, people these days just don't know about that era. But, yeah, I guess maybe kind of like a Master Duels or Pokemon TCG type thing. Yeah, it features like a lot of really, really nice like card art, some pretty interesting mechanics, and yeah, like, well, I'll do a much better job of explaining it, I think, as and when I get to streaming it. But yeah, it's a game that I was fond of the first one for quite a while, and then I fell kind of off it a little bit, and now they're announcing like the second one coming out. It's funny that I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Decently well and still refuse to read in PM games. I feel like that's the thing with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, though. You just kind of know what the cards do. Like, you read them once and it's just like, okay, I've committed this to memory. It's like, of course, you know, like, this does this. I don't need to read, like, the fine print on it. Yeah, I feel like that's a very Yu-Gi-Oh! Player-coded thing to do. I'm actually just going to let these 2 rock, and then... Oh, actually, we should send someone to go and work Old Lady. Let's send Christopher. Assuming he gets there in time. He does, thank God. And then we're going to have a level 5 meltdown. Okay, painting we really don't care about. Yin Yang, oh sorry, was this Yang, I guess? We probably should. We definitely should with you. If you break out, that's day over. We're fucked. You 2 we kind of wanted to work anyway, so... This is great news for someone such as ourselves. Let's have... Ooh, let's have... Laverne work this. You can just speedrun the day. Yeah, again, I could, but, like, leaving stats on the table... 1.76 makeups becomes so annoying. Oh, yeah, believe me, Angela, I certainly know about that. Like, I had, Okay, just return it straight away. We're not going to faff around with it too much. There we are. We don't hold it for too long, because otherwise this thing gets pissed. Worst app ever. But yeah, I had a day where, like, I had it drop to 0, and then I, like, had to do the longest, like, half an hour, like, reach around to try and lean, like, probably not the right term for that in hindsight, actually. But, yeah, the longest kind of, like, jumping people between safe rooms to try and get someone in there to reset the Abno counter back up to full. It was hellish. Currently making a Sky Strikers deck there. Very easy to build, but expensive. All they want is spell cards in the grave and then just benefit. I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty powerful. It still doesn't, Okay, so what are we up to? Yeah, we're like not even 4 on this. Okay. So, and again, I still think locking in stats here is a very good idea. So we're going to lock in as much stats as we can. Then we get to day 20, we get to memory repository it. Like I say, lock those in, and then we'll see what day 20. Well, you'll see what this Dusk ordeal has to offer us. So let's get the loop going. Yin needs to be worked by Eden kind of desperately. Void Dream, we are going to need Rogan on again. Old Lady's on 1, which is a bit of a concern. Who was working with it last? That would be Christopher, so we'll send Wellenom up there. And Porcubus was last worked by Anton, so we'll send Susan there. Then we want our guy on information, Paulness, to work their Freischutz one more time, and I think we'll let someone else in on that. And I think we let that rock. Yeah, and like I say, we don't really care about, you know, using the painting or not. It's fine. I guess we can always just tap it once at the end of the day so we can see its full, Lobotomy's not that complex. You say that. I found myself at dead ends too many times before to not do a good amount of farming. I had a Dragon Maid deck which was stupid easy to build. God, yeah. The modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes, like, completely escape me. Like, if we're not building, I think the decks I always ran, because I was stupid, was, like, Battery Men or Toons. But, like, yeah, we're not talking, like, that era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you know, anything past, like, Elemental Heroes, you've lost me. think Batteryman might have been a little after Elemental Heroes, to be fair, but, like, they're maybe the exception rather than the rule. Okay, right, a little bit more farming. Then we have a level 7 meltdown. And then, like I say, I won't go all the way to, like, 10 on this. I won't go there. But I'll definitely do want to do a couple more reps. Make sure that people are getting their stats up. So, we are looking at Anton here. The old lady is cancelled, so we have to use today's Shylock instead, I guess. Eden still desperately needs this. And then I think we want to hold there. And then just get our 7 meltdown done with, like, someone else. I guess we can get Tom to tap this and then, you know, see what melts from there. I do just want to make sure that Eden doesn't die to this. Or gets at least, like, 10, I think, is what we need. 6, 7, 8, there we are. That's not good. 9, 10, there we go. Oh. Okay, Snake Eyes and Fiendsmiths is the current mesh. I don't even want to think about what they can do. I dueled 1 Snake Eyes and quit until last week. Oh. Okay, right, so let's go and drop someone in at... Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop, like, Tom in at here. Because we know that he can handle this. So he has the 0.6 white resist armor. And then we're going to go... goodbye. Oh, well, see you, Angela. Right. Yeah, so that leans all of this lot melts down, which is actually a pretty not terrible. Yeah, so old lady's melting down, which is a bit of an issue, but we'll deal with that as and when. Let's get Rogan over here. We want a little more justice on you here, Paulinus. Fragment of the Universe is actually an attachment trainer, and there is someone here who needs, like, attachment, I think. Yeah, Eden, your attachment is, like, not great. So, we'll send you down here. Porcubus, we had Anton here, so let's work Susan there. And then... have Laverne step in and out of this. We need to micro someone over to this. I'm feeling... who worked with Old Lady last before Tom? It was Melanom. So Melanom can work today's Shylock. See if we can get her in on a decent rotation. That one will do if we can get her there for it. Go. Bada bing. And then, as soon as Old Lady unfreezes, we will send Chris up there and hope that we can get there before the counter runs down again. There we go. Oh, and yeah, need you out of there. Right, and then that's all of that done. So we have noon level, so we've got bots again, which is fine. We got through bots last time. And then we do want to send someone else to Der Freischutz from now on, because it's kind of spread the love on the justice training here. I think Ferenz is actually, like, could use a little more justice. So why not send Ferenz down there? I'm still hard power leveling Eden's Instinct, because I think that's going to be super important for tomorrow. And then we want Porcubus to be worked by Anton. Get those stats up. And then, what else are we looking at here? I think not a lot at the minute. We do want someone to work with Old Lady, specifically Mwelenom. Kind of at our earliest convenience. The fact she's over there is a bit of a bummer. It means we're probably going to lose a couple of our counters here. Or no, actually. Just I guess as long as there's someone en route, she doesn't mind. That's interesting to know, actually. That's very interesting to know. Huh. Right. Alrighty then. What are we looking at here? So Yin, does that? Okay, so that is just about on the cusp of normal. We're gonna need to see. We're gonna need to see that bought. And we're also gonna need to see better results than that from you going forward, Eden. We can't be having that. It's kind of like a recurring thing. Now, again, just running this back. So, Old Lady Christopher worked with it last, so we can send Wellenom in there. Wellenom, why are you, like... Why are you returning to there? Hold on, can you, like, go back to your own department and heal up before I send you there? Now, why you feel like you need to live in, information? I guess it's because something to do with me microing her for, today's Shy Look at some point. But hey-ho. Right. So, we wanted... someone on control, I think? No, someone on information. Friends, yeah. Can go here. Don't hate friends being there. Then we want Susan on Porcubus. And that is 1, 2, 3, which I think is as much as we want to push this at the minute. Not taking Eden to Yin, but also we've got the minus 4% there, which is like, it's, you know, I think I can make a case for not doing that. You basically always have to do Old Lady, so you don't, like, waste a turn on blocking her at some point. Like, Porcubus is good stats. Maybe you could argue I should have done Eden here instead of Friends here on Freischutz, but you know, I think there's room for debate there. And then I guess what we'll do then is everyone death ball up, because we're just gonna tackle these one at a time. Given that seemed to work last time we had noon level robots. Okay. And then we are going to go, who worked here last? Anton, we'll take Susan down here then. And we'll go and find those robots. Let's go. So, our first port of call, I think, has to be this one down here, because I don't want Susan to leave her work, and then, we kind of just eat complete shit there, because we, like, don't realize that she's... They're gonna teleport. Not in time. Excellent. So, next job is this one here, probably. Again, I'm just gonna slow the game speed down a bit, make sure that we're... I don't know what this is. This, like, I think it's a teleport, or maybe a heal. What do you mean Anton's dead? Oh, God. I'm a fool. Well, this is not going well tonight. It's gotta be said. That one's annoying. How did Anton die? Like, how did we get the death ball so right last time, and then this time it's, like, petered off? That's... Okay, well, we're gonna have to retry the day for the quest. I'm terribly sorry to do it to everyone. We're struggling a bit tonight, apparently. I had no idea that they were that low. Right, okay, speedrun time. You already know what all the loops are at this point. I do just as well. That means we lost the Bleen Ego gift on Eden as well. That sucks so hard. Well, in fairness, it was mine to gamble. You know, there's a case made saying I should have ended the day early and taken less stats, but I just don't. I don't necessarily see the value in that. Like, I know Angela was arguing for that in chat earlier, but I don't know. Leaving stats on the table like that feels very bad to me. Right, let's... Oh, we've gone past information. Alright, so have you lot working that? No messing around now. So I know we can clear noon events, and we've cleared that one without anything untoward happening, aside from blooming, what do you call it, magic bullet being shooting me in the back. As it does, you know, as it does. But yeah, how did Anton die there? Like, I think, again, this is just a natural consequence of us having so much armor and none of it resists red and we don't deal any red damage. Like, I do think red damage isn't so bad in this particular case, but not having any red resist armor is so bad. It's like, particularly when, like, our guys just have no health. This is why we need to get our stats up, so this doesn't happen. Right. So, Anton, you'd like to increase your stats a bit there. And Wellenom, you're going to have to go there. There we go. And then actually, this first meltdown we don't usually care about, I think. So let's just send, like, Paul and us back to Freischutz. There we go. And we are melting down Shylock and... Do I actually... I mean, Shylock is a free work, so I probably should care about it. Like, we can just send, I don't know, maybe... for Ren's to get a head start on their, like, justice training that we're kind of doing with them as soon as Paul and us is done. I don't hate that. There we are. Right, there we are. So, Ren's here. There we are. Get that done. Now, Orange Dawn, that's the... I think that's the bugs. This I literally do not care about. Okay, basic loop again. You here. Then we want Susan here. We want Chris here. We want Rogan back here. And then, yeah, kind of just farm stuff up like that. And then once Freischutz is available, we'll have Paul as soon as they're healed. Anytime today. There we are. Thank you. Get that there. You must be happy. What if I wasn't, though? Have you considered that one? Okay, good work, shot Porcupus. We've got old lady doing stuff over there. We've got like a couple more rotations. Well, like one more, like set of 2 I think we can do. So we're going to send well and on to old lady and Anton to here. Friends, you can also like go back to the information department. You've been exiled. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yep. Well, here's hoping Melanon can tank that. Because if Melanon panics, that's another reset, because we fail our quest. Okay. Right, so this is just a simple meltdown, so we don't need to worry too much about it. I reckon we send Wholeness here, and then we schmoove, once that's going. So what are we melting down here? Oh, we're not melting down, for those of us who want to read, they'll see it's actually, AoE time. Now, I think, honestly, grouping up with these is, like, not a bad idea, so I'm going to have 2 teams of 2. So you lot can go there, and then... Particularly because, again, these things deal red damage, which we don't have any resistance to. Which is definitely a bit of an issue. So, I don't think this should be any real issue once we have enough people in. Don't know why information has decided to just not with their particular... Yeah, why aren't all of information going here, actually? Yo, guys, you know there was, like, there was a reason I sent you down here? Then all of you are done, so you can go and grab these ones down here, and then we should be good. I'm pretty happy to speed up again there, because I don't think that we're in any real mortal danger. There we are. Right. Excellent. You there, you there, you there, and you there. Red Noon is... We've done Red Noon before. That's one we can definitely do. We just need to maybe leave a couple of people behind near some key abnormalities. Like, we can't have a Yin breaking out. Maybe we can do Porcupus breaking out, but, like, Yin is, like, the big one, so I'm just going to leave someone around there to deal with, like, any... Or maybe a couple of people to deal with any critters that happen to appear in this corridor. Other than that, though, we're fine. So, you know the vibes. We are redoing this, this, and this. Okay, who was last to work with this? Anton. So, Susan up here. Now, Christopher, you can actually, like, work with this time. That would be fantastic. Rogan can go back over here. There we go. Guess we want Lena Mason to pick this up. Sure, why not? We'll do that. And then return it. Again, just so we can get a little bit more information on it. Okay, and this leaves us with 2 works before our noon event. So we can do another kind of, like, Porcupus Old Lady, I think. So, we'll send Wellenom up here and Anton here. There we go. And now we definitely do want to... Okay, so we want to... First off, pick our 2 people who we want to stay back. I think Paul and us staying over here is not a bad idea. Eden, I would rather be on, like, the front fighting force, but... Maybe... Who would I want over there? I mean, maybe Rogan, honestly. Rogan seems like maybe they could give someone the business. Because I think 2 agents over there should be fine. And we'll wait to see them both get there to make sure I don't actually micro them into the kind of the main central hub that I'm going to be working with, which is going to be information. So you 2 are in position there for if when the jesters get out after the kind of clown car explodes, we are in nicely there. You 2 can get to here. We're going to send one of you to like work with the old lady, I guess. Send Chris to work with that, and then let's go and try and track down this clown car. Right, there it is. Let's go. And slow ourselves down. Because we're going to want to keep very close tabs on who is... Yeah, fucking hell. Like, Susan and Anton are just already beaten and battered. How are they doing? I'm going to order both of them to get out. I just don't think it's worth it because they have, like, no health. Get out of there. Right, there you are. You 2, back in training. Then should leave everyone else to... Yeah, so... see? This is why we kept people up here. So, you 2, kill this. Everyone else, I think, like, the rest of the jesters have actually just kind of gone here, so... Sure, take them out. Shouldn't be, too hard. There we go. Half of you have decided to leave for reasons I'm not entirely sure of, but... Alright. You're actually taking Void Dream instead of Yin. This is a dream come true. There we go. Right. So this, and this. Everyone can go back. We can go and farm a few more stats. Hooray! Now that's been successfully dealt with. So, let's get on that, shall we? Well, maybe we wait for people to heal up a little bit first. And that does mean speeding the game back up. So that can happen in a timely manner. Right, not bad. Not bad. So, let's send Eden here. I guess... Yeah, Paulus hasn't actually hit very high on this yet, so we're going to do more judgment work with him. Old lady, it's Wellenom's turn at that, and then it's Anton's turn at this. Rogan can go and work some insight up here. I think they can anyway. Are they doing alright? Yeah, minor bit of damage to their health, but I think Void Dream does... no, black damage, not white damage, so... It does kind of matter, but in a roundabout kind of sense, you know? Okay. And that brings us up to our... kind of close to this, like, 7 meltdown that we're going to be having. We have dinged past 9 on here. I need to rebuy you. Still annoyed we didn't get that ego gift, but like I say, as Angela said earlier, apparently there is something that... I would have really loved that on a fighter, to be fair. Eden could have been great, but hey-ho. We live and we learn. So let's... Are we at very high for you yet, Paulus? We are not. Which means I feel like we've been slacking. So let's instinct that. Oh, yeah. See, I would like to, but I think the instinct is honestly way more important. And also, like, in a situation where I can choose between, like, buffing people on the training team, buffing people not on the training team, the training team guys are always going to win out there because they get more stats per work by virtue of being on the training team. So let's send Susan and Christopher. Yes. To do this, and then once they're finished, we'll have probably someone poke fry shoots, and we'll work on that from there. Okay. And then, yeah, repression, fry shoots with boldness, and let's see what melts. See what we got to deal with. Okay, so we have yin yang again, which we can, again, I can just send Mason to pick it up and put it back, I guess. Bloodbath is an attachment trainer, which I think, like, yeah, Eden actually needs. 1.76 megahertz is a repression trainer, which, I mean, why not get, like, Ferenz on that? Scarecrow does present a bit of an issue, when we're dealing with so much other stuff as well. Porcupus Old Lady is literally not a problem. It's our normal loop anyway. So we do Anton, we do, who am I looking for here? Christopher, so yeah, well and on here. Shylock, we should do something with. You know what? Let's get Tom's Justice up. Never hurts to have people have higher move speed and better fighting capabilities. That does mean we've got to eventually do something about... That'll do. Right, Tom, repress that. And then kind of as late as possible, we want to trigger this so that everyone can, like, get back and then we can go and fight it. So let's run this down by, like, another 20 seconds or so. To give us the maximum amount of time to deal with stuff. I think that'll do. Let's go and insight work this with, Christopher, I guess, yeah. Like, white damage, we do resist that. Which means we're going to need to be careful on the way out. And then, yeah, if I can just have all units who aren't currently working kind of perch here. Ooh, hang on. Oh, fuck. You know what? We're ending the day there. You know what? Yes, I did lose out on some stats, but I forgot about Yang, and I'm not having that happen. So, Paulus goes to Justice 5, Eden goes to Fortitude 5, Susan Fortitude 4, Anton Fortitude 4, Christopher Prudence 4, Rogan Justice 4, okay. Again, I feel like we could have got more out of that, but I didn't want to restart this day again. Like, that many times in one stream it's a bit much. Okay, day 20. How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? No one could understand the loneliness I feel. Why am I so heartless as to not shed a tear for my late friend, you may ask? You shouldn't really expect that kind of reaction from me. Will I be just as cold as this in the future as well? Perhaps. Oh. Oh, hey, we got our first interaction with Tifereth here. Nice. Don't know what voice to give them. Like, I kind of, because they've got the whole, like, twins thing going on, I kind of want to give them, like, the very, like, Netzak's done it again, Lady Angela. Like, the very kind of, like, creepy twin vibe. What has he done this time? He finally gave me the report of our joint operation just now. It was due yesterday. I can't even find him anywhere now. I'm sure he's just sleeping away somewhere, drunk as a fish. The Upper Sephiroth should know where he is. Go ask them. I don't want to talk to them. No, she feels a bit too emotive to have, like, the kind of cold, like the cold kind of creepy twin thing going on. So I'm just like, I don't want to talk to them. Lady Angela, you must agree with me even when I say that Netzach is lacking in way too many ways to even be a decent Sephiroth. What's the point you were trying to make here, Tifereth? I'm suggesting that we should replace Netzach. Tifereth, the replacement process is not meant to be a tool you can haphazardly abuse to remove any Sephiroth you dislike. I'm not abusing it. If I were, I would have replaced a majority of our Sephiroth already. The Sephiroth can only be replaced when... the Sephiroth can only be replaced when they have what we consider to be a serious flaw and can no longer perform their duties. Netzach easily meets any condition of the flaw that could be set then. He's not doing a single thing right. Netzach is playing his role. Being drunk on ink failing, becoming lethargic, it's all part of the play. Let me add one more thing, Tifereth. Even if we were to replace Netzach, do you really think that the new Netzach would become a diligent, hard-working Sephiroth, wholly unlike the previous one? Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a rash manner. I know how you feel, but Netzach is a different matter. Sephiroth, I have a pounding headache. Could you not shout? I reminded Lady Angela about the replacement process. Your days of irresponsibility will soon be over. Do you think I'd be scared of a threat like that? I hate to disappoint you. That's exactly what I want, Tifereth. Don't you get it? Let's see you say that when you're crushed into a pile of scrap. Which is a kind of a bit of a, minor spoilers, considering we haven't got to that yet, but interesting last line. Manager, I don't really care whether you completed that last mission or not. I bet Miss Angela's having regrets as well. I feel the exact same way about myself as little Tifereth does, you see. Why haven't I been smashed up yet? Miss Angela could get someone better than me to fill my position anytime she likes. If I was her, I'd have destroyed an AI like myself at the first chance I could get. Well, this is awkward. I didn't expect you to say something nice to me. Don't worry about it. Okay, finish the day with 3 or less agents deployed in each department. We can maybe do that, God, once Central Command opens? Like, possibly? I don't think doing it, like I said, when we're about to try and take on this Dusk ordeal is a good idea. Actually, this presents a really interesting, Hold on, Greatest Ordeal noon, complete a Dusk ordeal. Well, if my Greatest Ordeal is noon, then that's not exactly going to happen, is it? So do we actually undeploy some people now and try and get that quest done? I guess we could. We could take a short day. So, we would need to take 2 people out of training, which is the real kicker here. Because Rogan still only has Prudence 3, because we didn't grind enough stats yesterday. 2 Prudence 4s here. It's like, you 2 are, like, pretty good. Again, pretty good here. Could do with some little buffs. Rogan actually needs to stay, and then I have to kind of choose between the rest of you, which is a bit of an issue. You've got a cracked ego gift, so maybe you can deal with not being deployed. And then, how do we slice this last one? I guess your prudence is only 4 because of an ego gift? Yeah, neckwear. SP plus 10, success rate minus 6, work speed minus 6. That kind of blows, actually. What is that? Oh, from, the Porcubus. Okay. Yeah, that does kind of suck. But it means we do definitely want to keep you around. I'm going to say Anton can sit this one out. Then we've already got 3 people here. We need 1 person to sit out from here. It's not going to be Eden. I'm just going to tell you that for nothing now. It might be Love. It's going to be Igor, I think. Maybe it's a bit counterintuitive because she's kind of like a bit of a weaker link there, but... And then I think Courtney can sit out this one as well. So there we are. So, finish the day with 3 or less agents deployed in each department. Now, because of this, we're not going to try and take on Noon Ordeal. Like, Greatest Ordeal Noon? Well, we need a Dusk Ordeal. We can't do that currently. So, it's going to be a little later than we like. We're going to have to try and deal with Dusk tomorrow. It does mean we have a much cleaner set of loops because we can just send the same person to... In fact, we're going to send Rogan here. I think, because they need it more. We're going to send Susan... Maybe Susan here? Like, Ferenz could also really use this, is the thing. And so could Tom and Paulinus. Like, if we're being honest. Ferenz needs something here. And then, yeah. We will continue, I guess, working. You have Fortitude 99, which is, like, not bad, to be fair. Maybe we don't need to work Yin anymore. Which, no. It's probably too much stats to pass off, isn't it? And you deal black damage, so maybe Mason could get a bit of extra health out of this. I don't hate that. Who needs repression? I guess Susan wouldn't mind it, and also has a very high work success rate, so possibly. Tom could also really use it, though, and I think that maybe this is the day where we do our little fix-up of the information team. I don't hate that at all. So, yeah. I think this quest shouldn't be too hard. We're not going to go too long on today, and then we will kind of work things from there. Alrighty then. Let's see what we can. Okay, so that's all that done, and then still aiming for one cycle run, right? Indeed, Zenki. Yes, which is again why I should probably mention that when people say like, "Oh, why aren't you just advancing the day?" Because I know we had Angela say that earlier, and I was like, "Well, you know, I'm trying to really grind out these stats." So we want Rogan back there. Yeah, get Ferenz back down here. I kind of don't want to work with Yin again, actually. I've decided that's not the play. Let's have Tom down here. And then maybe, like, I don't know, someone on training can go work, like, Void Dream, like, Melanon, because, holy shit, you're, like, your, insight's actually not that good. But tell you what, you can work it in a minute. Let's rain check that. Because I don't want this to click over while we're, have a bunch of people deployed. Huh. I hope you're doing, well anyway, Zenki. Thanks for stopping by, very much appreciated. What are we looking at here? Okay, so, yeah, now we go and send, Melanon to work Void Dream. We get 2 meltdowns on Old Lady and Yang. So Old Lady is not an issue. Rogan can take care of that. I'm going to literally watch this like a hawk. So you pick it up. You take it back to the department. And then I'm just going to have you return it. There we are. So now we have level 2 observation of it. Yang periodically healed its wearer's SP. Okay, yeah. I feel like there's a big but on the end of that. And not the fun kind. But yeah, there's something lurking on that front. Right, so Freischutz, you can have Tom work with you. Porcubus, you can have Ferenz work with you. And then Rogan, you can go back and work that. We can have someone work Instinct here. Who did we have do this last time, actually? Mason. Mason. Okay, yeah, I don't hate Mason working that, actually. And then someone can work with Void Dream as well. I'm going to say, Melanom, you're healed enough that you can go back in there. That's fine. In fact, you actually never healed up because you just stood in this room. So, yeah, once that's done, we should be cooking with gas. Right, there we go. So, I still want to keep going until we get this Dusk ordeal at least done tonight. Because then we start doing meltdowns next stream, and that's a barrel of fun. Right. So, we've got a couple more things on the loop, so we can do Rogan here. I'm gonna Yeah, I'm going to send friends here one more time. And then I think I'm just going to chill on that. Because then we'll have a Dawn level event to deal with, which I think is Jesters. So it's kind of a case of, I think 3 people can deal with like 1 Jester in each department. It's really probably the best one we could have asked for. And we are, you know, we're doing very well on the energy goals, so we can just speed through this day. Right. And then we do need someone to work this, though. So who's our strongest fighting force? It has to be Control Team, just because I think Eden is kind of insane. So we're going to send someone from Control down to work Visage. Beware Orange Dawn. Indeed, Simply Lawful. I'm just preparing for it now. We're going to have people... I think that's Jesters, so I think we're going to have people outside the corridor on Yin. Our safety team's going to be straight up there to potentially any... No, I'm not. I watched the SF6 streams and bought the game myself last Friday. It's so frustrating because it doesn't consistently do the prompts you want to do. Yeah, like, yeah, the learning inputs, it's, like, don't worry. If you're frustrated at yourself about that, I say this, like I say this to a lot of people getting into fighting games. Don't worry, it's fine, it's a learning curve. Like, you're doing things that, like, human hands have never really had to do before. Like, there's never been any evolutionary reason for us to have to do a DP input. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, the execution will come with time. As will, you know, obviously the theory in that. The important thing is not that you, like, judge your kind of, like, metric and your enjoyment by the number of games you win versus the number of games you lose. It's whether you are, like, it's whether you are improving upon, the, you know, what you did yesterday, essentially. And even then, you can have some bad days every now and then. Like, I think our last climbing to Master Stream on Aki definitely took a bit of a pear-shaped turn. But maybe not next week, because I feel like we've done Street Fighter 6 a lot at the minute. Unless people want to see more of it, in which case, hell yeah, I'm down to play some more of it. But yeah, that will be back eventually once I've kind of recovered a bit of my Master rank. We'll try and make that final push to Master. What was I doing here? Rhino, I guess. Sure, you can go and work Freischutz. And then I'm going to just pre-station you. No. I think we can manage with 3 people in each department, and then we'll... Oh, it's food. It's not Jesters. Right. In which case, that's actually, in a weird sort of sense, a bit less of an issue. So, we'll have you lot take down this, you lot take down this. So I have 2 teams of 2. We're going to hit play just to make sure, again, that we have enough. We should have more than enough firepower on each of these teams for this. But I'm just going to periodically, you know, check around, make sure no one is... Well, Anom, how are you almost dead? Genuine question, what the fuck? Control team are still working their way over there. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure Melanom isn't fucking dying. You also took a massive hit to sanity somehow. Like, where are you? What's happening? Alright, just get out of there. You know what, you appear to be tanking for some fucking reason. That's, like, that's not it. Okay, let me check everyone else's stats. So, training team has cleared their stuff. Safety team is working on theirs. Maxwell's taking a bit of a hit, but we're fine otherwise. Information team is doing stuff. Control team is, I guess, still moving over. Oh, they're, like, all here. Well, let's have you take out these ones, shall we? And then you lot are done down here, which is excellent, because it means you can move up here. But, yeah. There we go. Right. So, again, we're just going to take a quick check on all of this. We seem to be fine. I mean, granted, bits of safety could take a heal as they're walking through here. That would be, yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream right there. We're just going to do another quick check around. No one appears to be in mortal danger. So there we are. Got that. You lot have jumped, which is annoying. But ultimately not the end of the world. We can just send everyone over here now. Probably speed things up a bit. There we go. All right. Let's have you there, you there, you there, you there. Now, we have a purple noon level event, which is not something I particularly want to deal with right now. So, we're going to need to make about 100 energy boxes in the next cycle. So we're going to switch from more of a... a stack grinding focus to an energy box production focus. So I think we want Mason here. We would definitely want someone from information, like Tom here, I think. We want Ferenz here. I guess it's kind of basically the same loop, actually, now I look at it. Is that like we're kind of min-maxing on both fronts there. Maybe we don't send Wellenom to work with this, is like the only difference. But yeah. We are working that. We got, okay. Now, I think if we can get about 15 on average from each of these, we're doing all right. So like 15, 30, 60, 90, and then like that should push us over with 5 to spare. So we've got 14, that's 1 below par, it's 2 below par, dead on, 5 below par, so it's looking like it might be a little dicey. But I think it's still doable, because we have what? Let me do maths. 45 to get in, like, 3 boxes, I think. Again, 3 lots of 15 suits us very well. We can't work with Old Lady at this point. That's just, we need to work our HEs. So I'm going to work Porcupus one more time with, let's send Tom down here and friends over here. Let's mix things up. Really try and get our information team just a little bit of, you know, the stats that they need. And then we'll see how that affects the scores. Because maybe we have to, like, you know... We've got one more box after this that we can kind of do safely. I'm really hoping for, like, 15s and above here. 13, 14. That's a 15 on Der Freischutz. It's a 13 on that. So we need a 16 on this next box. So... we're looking at max is 18, max is 18, max is 18. If there was ever going to be something that would do it, it's Scarecrow, to be fair. But then we have to fight Scarecrow, which I'm not hugely enthralled by. So I think we've had a really good roll on Freischutz before. Let's just send... holy shit, Tom is worse for wear. Oh yeah, because you are giga bad against black and I sent you to Freischutz. You know, that one's on me. Right, let's see if we can get a good Freischutz roll, I guess. Say it's going to be a stretch, but we need a 16 from this. 7, 8, 9. It's looking good. The dream. Holy shit, the dream. There we are. Right, and we just finish off there. We're not dealing with this noon event with, like, lower staff. I don't think it would matter too much, to be fair, but... Also, I don't want to deal with the noon event again. So, there we are. Total efficiency. We've got some much need... Rhino's gone down in stats somehow. The abnormalities on days with 1 and 6 are very crucial. Yeah, because you can't rewind them with the memory repository. So we're about to make... We're about to make 2 very important choices here. Because the thing about Central Command is that you pick 2 abnormalities at a time and not 1. Wellenom's prudence has gone down somehow. This is kind of decroded, but alright. Proceed to our next day. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we've got. We have, one day you'll understand the meaning of desperation on their faces and the roulette spins. Isn't that censored? That's censored. That's an Aleph. Fuck that. Its memories began with a warm hug. I've no idea. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as stars showered from the sky. The world falls into a slumber, trapped in an ecstatic lullaby. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes. Is this, Galaxy Child? Galaxy Child's like not a bad war. That's a pretty good stat trainer, actually, for, like, basically anything. So, we know we're not taking this. This is giga cursed. I don't know what this is. 2, 3 are good. Yeah, I think 3. I think I'm going to go with my gut and go 3 on this. And pick number 2. Okay. That's not a flower. Order all the employees nearby to evacuate immediately. That's the like, hidden jaw trap thing. It's not really, like, that bad, but it is a pain in the arse. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from a... Finally! Yes! Oh, thank God. I mean, I kind of wish I didn't get it in Central Command, but... Fucking... Hello! Red damage weapons, thank you! What did we out? Over time, her unbearable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession covered in countless lengthy hairs. Don't really know. I know you are the Schadenfreude, though. Yes, give him to me, my boy! Oh, 2 very good picks there, actually. Because I kind of know what I'm going into with them, which means that if we get a Dusk ordeal this day, we can do that. And then, hopefully we get 2 more reasonable picks tomorrow before we have to do the control meltdown. Because, like I say, we got to day 20 and it said, yeah, highest ordeal noon. I was like, oh, okay, then I guess I have to wait till tomorrow when it's dusk. Do you believe that occasionally forgotten things could be more beautiful? That was something you once told me. Now I understand what you meant. You're showing it to me right now. Alright, Central Command. What up, Tifereth? So, now we've got some rejig and some, like, resupply to do. So, that's a very good, I've got to say as well, a fantastic memory repository to have those 2 there. And to dodge, like, censored. So, now we have taken some people off some teams, which is not ideal. So we could actually put 3 people in here and we'll still be fine. We do want all of our training bods to be off training now, though. I think the time for that has, like, since passed. We want 3 hardened vets to take on Central Command Team 1. And then with 3 vets there, that leaves us with 4. So we actually have 4 on all of these teams and then 5 here, which is pretty good. So who wants to lead Central Command Team 1? I think, honestly, I've kind of always been a bit of a black sheep with it. I think Rogan can do this one. We're then going to send, I guess Igor can go back to... It's not censored, by the way, but it's really bad for Central. Oh, okay. Well, the task failed successfully. Hell yeah. Okay. So, let's send, Send Wellenom. I think it's time Wellenom and Christopher went their separate ways. And the same with Anton and Susan. So, we're going to send... Anton down below, and then Susan can go on another team. I think Safety Susan works quite well. We'll have Christopher on on information, do excuse me. We'll have Igor on control, and I guess we'll also have Courtney on control. What did you pick? I believe these are, I haven't seen them yet, but I believe these are Child of the Galaxy and Schadenfreude. So now what we're going to do is, you may notice we've got no one in training. That's because we're going to need some new hires who are going to need to stay the fuck out the way of this Dusk ordeal. So, as we were before. So that costs us 7. We kind of don't want to increase their prudence too much. So, 5 times 17 is more than 50. 5 times 11 is 55. So we could... Oop, hang on. We could do 5 9s, have people have slightly more fortitude to start with. I don't mind them having slightly more temperance to start with, actually. Yeah, 5 9s brings us to 45. Because I know normally we do temperance training day 1 anyway, but... This is obviously going to be a bit of a weird day. It's going to be a bit of a longer running day. But it's going to be a little bit of a weird day. What's your current game plan for this one? So we have to clear this Dusk ordeal today. So our plan is grind stats until we get to the Dusk Ordeal, and then we're just going to kind of deathball up and pray. I don't really know how any of the Dusk Ordeals work, so I'm going in basically blind here. I know I must have completed one before, because I've seen meltdowns, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what it was. Alright. Let's hire five new agents here. So, Diva, welcome to the team. I think our stat distribution here was this, right? Morty! I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Oh. Griffin. There we are. We've got Titania. Doot. And we have, Rose. That's a really nice hairstyle on Rose, actually. Neat. So these are our new people who are going to sit in training and gain a bunch of stats. We do also need to revisit the ego list to see what our new training people can get. So it's looking like a lot of hey, you have the basic armor. And I guess that's not terrible. Like, you've got some stats, so you should be able to do fine with that, honestly. We're going to want a couple of you with sanity sticks for sure. I guess a couple of you can take... actually, no. One of you who's got one of those can take this ranged weapon instead. We want a couple of different black weapons, so I guess we'll take you and... not magic bullet. Yeah, temperance, level 3 and level 3. We do have enough for that. We could take one of those. And then you can just stay... yeah, Rose, you can just stay with the red weapon until we get some goddamn red weapons. And we have a red and 2 blacks here. We do actually kind of need... oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on, well, you need... what did you have? Save your lobs now. You need to have spares way later in the game. Yeah, I think, again, maybe I over-egged it slightly on making the level 3s, but also if there's going to be a point in time where we need to grind slightly faster, it's going to be these next 5 days when we're going to be hampered on our normal grinding efforts with completing this Dusk Ordeal, and then Control Meltdown, and then maybe Information Meltdown as well. So, I'm willing to invest a little bit now on this, like, period of 5 days. And then in future, I can cut back less, and when I'm less worried about, you know, meltdowns and whatever. And then, we can kind of get the training team up and running. So, I had no idea. I mean, I guess you had fragments from somewhere. 5 to 9, 6 to 12. Yeah, the rake is kind of better. Yeah, so we've got a white weapon, a black weapon, and a red weapon. That's about as balanced as you can get it. Other than that, yeah, I think we're all right here. Like, I'm willing to proceed with this. Let's, begin management. So, let's see if I was right. I was right on both of them. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Alright. So, I am going to need someone to poke these to just remind me how they work. I know how you work. I fucking love your mechanic. For those of you who don't know, like, I say, this is one I've seen on a past run, which is why I was so happy to see it. Which is ironic, really. Because if you see it, it doesn't like you. If you have your camera positioned over it while work is in progress and it's unpaused, this thing freaks out and, like, kills you. In the meantime, though, I guess we've got some stats to grind. Hello, new training team. I think your deal is that only one person can work with you. So we just pick one person who really needs to work their attachment. Maybe. Like, is there anyone, like, in Central Command who needs attachment work? Yeah, Rogan, you technically do. Let's go and have you work there. I think instinct work is best for you, and you also deal red damage, which is bad news for basically every single person in my facility. I'm gonna send Laverne. No, not Laverne. I'm gonna send Igor down there. This is Igor's time to shine, actually. And in the meantime, So you're common on everything and then just very high on these. So I can actually use you as like a pseudo, like, instinct trainer. Question is, what stat do we want to focus on today? Maybe instinct. Ooh, hang on. When temperance level 3 or lower. So you need to be temperance level 4 to work with Porcubus. So we can't use Porcubus today. Which means we do still need to do some attachment training. So we're just going to kind of cycle through training team and have them attached to various things. So attach, void dream. Yeah, high on attachment. There we are. Attach. Is there anyone else who can really work attachment? Old lady, don't you do it? Yeah, you do attachment. Attach. And then... This is a bit of a risky one going here. But, I don't know, maybe Rose just kind of has this. Yeah, Rose has pretty high, the highest temperance here. So maybe I'm going to trust that Rose is kind of nice with it. I could be wrong. But we'll give that a run. And then I'm going to be especially watching up here and not down there. I would love to read the quotes on my new abnormalities. However, one of them is Schadenfreude, so we're not going to be doing that. Okay. Rose is absolutely killing it, actually. Taking a bit... Holy, okay, never mind. She needs to kill it because it's killing her. Okay. Sorry if it's a bit backseaty. Just push through the day until dusk and don't train anything. Do the dusk all day with and without casualties, and so that you could immediately memory repo. Wait, does that work? Can I... Hold on. If I clear a quest and then memory repo, do I get the days back? Is that how that... Like, is that what we're saying here? If so, then Zenki, don't worry about being backseaty. That is huge tech, and I thank you very much for bringing it up, because holy shit. Are we done down here? We're not done down there. We're not even started down there, actually. Yup. Oh my god, okay. You know what, Zenki the actual goat. I don't normally, like, do this, as I don't normally do this because I like saving the lob. But you know what, that's a special commendation. Next agent we get, it's getting named Zenki. Absolutely. If that's true. Like, if that works and it's true, then it'll probably be next stream at this point. Maybe even the stream after, and how slow we go on the, like, on the, what's it, what do you call it? Meltdowns, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, depending on how slow we go on them. Okay, so that was quite bad. That was, he does not like instinct work. I'm amazed that whoever was working with him didn't die. Who worked with them? Are you okay? That's kind of astounding. Do you not like attachment? No, you're just common with it. I mean, I guess you lived, so alright. Let's send that through again. So you do Dusk clear it, go to day 22, pick abnormalities, and then immediately memory repo. Okay. Yeah. Right, I will give that a shot. Alright, you do not like instinct. Maybe we should be repressing you. No, I swear you didn't like repression. And also, you probably don't like insight. So attachment is our go-to? This feels weird. I know why the person working with you lived, because it was Igor. Fucking... Thank God for 0.6 armor reduction. Right, let's send someone over here as well, because like I can take a few little stats. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. We just want to like smash through the day. And then worst comes to worst, it memory repos and it like undoes the quest. But like I say, I'm willing to believe Zenki on this one. Okay. Which means I also should probably be, like, I don't know. Fucking literally doesn't matter at this point. Okay, Void Dream and Bloodbath. We can send Tom to attach to this, and then... Wait, Bloodbath, you do white damage, right? Yes. Cool. Then we need someone else to attach to Void Dream. Or Insight, you know, it's kind of... it's... Okay. I'm doing much better on Schadenfreude this time, which is nice. Okay, Void Dream. Let's have someone nearby, I guess, go and insight you. I kind of don't want to fuck with Yang. I'm going to be real with you here. So we're going to need you from information to go on. No, not you. You don't like black damage. Let's have you from information because you mega resist black damage. Go send someone to work with Der Freischutz. Mason, you got that. Any more yellow abnormalities? Okay. So let's look at... Okay. Do not work instinct with this thing. Do work repression with it. Okay, I misremembered the order of these. And as for you... Yeah, you'll just common everything. Okay. Right. Good to know. Good to know. Let's have everyone work these. How's Igore doing? Can we get Igore to maybe repress it here? Once she's healed up. Yeah, there we go. How do some repression work, and then... oh, what are you? 00155. Yeah, it's Rogan that we're attaching to this with. So that there. Just kind of keep things tumbling round. Do I want to risk this? Maybe I do want to risk one of it. Just for the stats. Oh, do not attach to it. Holy shit. Actually, Rhino resists black damage. Maybe this is a Rhino job. Could be. It's a possibility. Okay, so we got Dawn Red, which I know I said this with Dawn Orange. You get orange and red mixed up a lot, but so Dawn Red is definitely Jesters, I think. Okay. Who we got? Let's take Freischutz. I suppose maybe I'm picking all the higher abnormalities, like I'm worried about PE boxes, but I should really just be spamming like small ones. I'm just advancing this as much as I can. If I was playing this kind of properly. Which it might not be a bad idea to do. Okay, let's go here, I guess. Yeah, you're normal on that. Hey, good work result. Right. There we are. Okay. And then I kind of know what this is already, so I want to get basic information so we can see the name and the chat history, which would be really nice. Resists red! We have red resistant armor! Oh, thank God. This takes what? 15? And this takes 16. There's a lot of here, which makes me think there's something I've missed, so I will maybe take the 15 here before. I would also like Child of the Galaxy, though, to show up in the chat history. So, yeah, we'll take names next for both of those. And again, I'm being probably a bit too precious about this. Let's just literally send whoever... oh, excuse me. Just literally send whoever to wherever. And not worry about the consequences too much. Like, yeah, there. We don't really... Oh, hold on. We do care if this next bit is the only sticking point. So we have 2 more boxes we are going to send. You actually don't mind insight work, which is kind of hilarious. Well, in which case, I guess we can insight that up. And then... Why aren't you going to see me? Where? She hates us. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's Rogan working with this, so here we are. Right, Laverne? No, not Laverne, sorry. Igore. You want to go and slap this thing's shit? And then we will send, like, I don't know, one of the training team or something to... Oh, God, there's still someone going here. Hang on. That could fuck things up if that went through. So we got 1, and then 2? 2, right? Okay, it's just someone's en route to Schadenfreude. And then we'll send one of the training team to... You're basically praying for red and amber Dusk. If you got the other one, you're probably going to cry like me. Well, I guess I have to, like, just re-roll the day then. And like I say, we've done our fair share of re-rolling days here. We're no stranger to the art. Okay. So, we'll send, like, just someone to, like, someone from training go work this, because we don't really care that much. Yeah, have it be someone with just a basic sanity stick. And then we deal with this Red Dawn. But yeah, okay, so Red or Amber Dusk is what we're saying. Okay. We've got Red Noon and Red Dusk, so I don't know. Maybe that's indicative of something. Okay, control team, I'm going to need you to get down here immediately. Safety team, you've got to get up here. There is no shot that we allow this to take Yin. It's all over if that happens. Right, new training team. Hello, I'm going to see if you can take down one Jester. And Central Command, please don't let Schadenfreude get out. That would be kind of bad. And Child of the Galaxy there. There they are. Okay, you're not going for Yin. This is great news. You are going for Yang, which I'm not sure if will affect Yin. Okay, information team has dealt with theirs. How is our new training team dealing with them not letting Porcupus out? Very well. Excellent. Okay, yeah, control team, if you'd like to get there slightly faster. You are actually targeting Child of the Galaxy, which is, like, fine. There we are. All right. Well, that was the easy one, though. Let's not pat ourselves on the back too much here. So, we just want, like, kind of random bullshit go. Here. Again, just try and get this done as fast as possible. Because we don't hugely care who does what. Like, safety team, sure, someone can go and repress Freischutz. Don't want you doing anything there. But I wouldn't mind working a bit with you, just so I can remember who does what here. So we do kind of want Igor working this, is the only thing. And it's a bit of a trek for her. And maybe we should swap her armor about, given this, but, like, yeah, something like that I'm feeling, and then we just let the thing run. We should pop up a bunch in here. We'll probably send someone to attach to this as well. Like Susan, why not? And then let's have someone from, like, Information Instinct this. Yeah, there we go. And that should be a ton of different works going on. I've got to be careful it's not too many, actually. How many we got down here? Still 2 to go down here. 1, 2, 3 I think we can do. I think that's actually the perfect number. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually perfect. Then we're going to want to do, as we normally do, death ball up with a couple of people just outside some key areas. By key areas, I mean outside Yin's door. And then, because I think the HGs, if they breach, we can, like, deal with it. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Okay. So then, do I actually want to... Okay, I'm not going to buy anything more now, because if they drain PE boxes, I think these act as like a buffer, because if you're at PE boxes, it just automatically releases the abnormalities, so in case we get some releases or some, like, meltdowns here, probably better we just leave that one alone. We're going to want people to, like, death ball up here, except for we're going to have... Ooh, who should we have? I'm feeling... Maybe the people with, like, the nice black weapons. Wherever they've gone. Fuck, have they gone? I guess Igor, yeah. Can go here. But the problem is she resists red, and I would rather have her actually in the melee. There are a couple of people who are really shocking against red, maybe. So, yeah, let's have Anton and Susan up here, actually. You know what? They've been so unreliable with this stuff in the past that I think having them both there is a good move. And then once they're moving up there, yeah, we'll get everyone else grouped up in information. Now, if this produces 2 clown cars, because we now have, like, more areas, I am going to be quite sad. Right, Anton and Susan, you are in position. Excellent. Why have I brought the training team here, actually? The training team just needs to go and, like, hide in a corner somewhere, because you're not going to be useful in the fight. And I've invested too much lob into you to, really deal with that. Unless I rewind the memory repository and it doesn't even matter. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Like, I've got to say, this tip from Zenki is actually blowing my fucking mind. It's got a... Like, this flips the whole script. Right, so I'm just going to send someone from, like, training, I guess, to go, here, because, fuck it, why not? And then we're going to see where this clown car spawns. If it's here, then I'm sorry, training team, you might just be fucked. And come the Dusk ordeal, you might be fucked anyway, to be fair. Right, we are looking at only 1 clown car still, which is huge news to a guy like me. Need to make sure that no one dies in the process of taking it down. Let's slow it right down. And again, just in between swings, we just want to check, make sure no one is going to be in huge danger of dying. At the moment, we're looking A-okay. A couple of Central Clan getting a little beat up, but like we've got so much firepower here that can't see this going too badly. Yeah, right. So now we need to kill these again. I only see 2 of them, which is mildly concerning. So, you know what? Safety team, let's have you grab this one. Central Command, and also because you get... Actually, no, not even Central Command. Control team, you're going to get there faster. Going to have all of you on that one. Is that the only 2 it spawns? Does it only spawn 2? If so, this is pretty huge. Unless I'm missing one. I don't think I am. I must be. The event's still going. Oh, it's just control team taking their sweet time to get down here. Because you've got to go the stupid long way around Central Command, yeah. That does, unfortunately, make a lot of sense. Huh. Right, you could maybe not. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. When did 2 of you get here? Right, I'm gonna need all hands on deck here. Like, immediately. Any more that we can see? Don't know how I missed that one in the first place, to be fair. Okay, right. That's done with 0 casualties so far. We are on full PE boxes, so anything we do at this point is kind of just for a laugh. Work with child embroidery must proceed while containment units outside of the manager's view. A child embroidery's containment unit must be in view for 5 seconds or longer during work, the counter lowered. Hell yeah. Love that fucking abnormality. Right, everyone, back to your stations, heal up. I don't think we lost many clerks at all during that. Because we dealt with the main thing that, like, busts the clerks, which is this, like, clown car here. Like, quite early on. So let's just do our we don't really care about anything, rotation. Why am I saying, oh yeah, you're doing white damage, it's fine. Let's do safety team. Why are you not healed yet? I guess you did lose a clerk, so maybe that's it. Again, don't know why I'm so precious about stats still. It's like, it doesn't matter. Let's repress with, we don't particularly, I mean, someone else has got to resist red, right? Well, that's the problem. No one does. Let's, yeah, still get you to attach here. Then I think that should do it. Well, it'll get us a decent way there. I'm gonna just, again, carefully time it so we get around this 8 meltdown. guess maybe someone can work with Porcupus, who is, like, not here. So, not Tom. Let's go Paulinus, who actually resists black damage. And we've got another black damage dealer here, and a white damage dealer here, which I think that way around should work. So that's another couple. Yeah, in fact, there we are. Perfect, perfect. All right. So then we just send someone from training up to here. We see where our meltdowns lie once we are done with everything. Another 11 boxes here, which I believe means we can get all of this. Exactly, nice. Well, 3 over. Never mind, I thought that was exactly. Okay, successful work completion will cause a healing token of friendship to be bestowed upon the employee. The amount of healing will vary in relation to the Child of the Galaxy's cliff-off counter. The cliff-off counter increases when they completed the work with the token. An employee with the token worked with another abnormality. They receive damage in proportion to the Child of the Galaxy's counter, which will then decrease. So, once someone works with that, they're on that for the entire day. When an employee with a Child of Galaxy's token of friendship died, the counter lowered by 4. When the counter reached 0, all employees with the token died. But not actually an issue if you just don't send multiple people to work with them. Yeah, so mostly fine there. Right. Who wants to go and poke this? I'm going to say it's you, Titania. And then let's deal with that 8 meltdown and see what color Dusk we've got, hopefully. Maybe we have to do another meltdown before we see our Dusk. But we indeed do. We've got to hit a 9 first. Okay. So, neither of these got hit, which is very funny to me. Mason, you're going to go pick up Yang very temporarily. You two, we're actually not a problem at all. So I think, yeah, Christopher resists... I mean, you both resist both, honestly. Christopher and friends can go either way around here, and it's fine. Portrait, we really don't care. It's got to be said. Laverne, you can work with that, sure. Scarecrow is a bit of an issue, maybe. But maybe, like, Diva can work this and get away with it. It's a bit of a risk, but, you know, I mean, if they die, they die. We're going to memory repo anyway, so... Meh. Paulinus goes here, and... Is old Tom still about? He is. You can go deal with this then. And I'm hoping that counts towards the counter. And then we'll start some work down here. Just to kind of get things ticking over again. And Child of the Galaxy, Rogan. There we go. Right. There we go. Yeah. I think having painting on while trying to do the Dusk deal could be potentially very good or potentially very, very bad. Like, I either melt 2 employees for the price of 1, or I get some, like, sick healing tech. But it's really hard to know at this stage. And then again, we're just gonna keep moving things around up here. Send you two to work with you two again. Why not? We did actually get out of that just fine, which is very nice. Good job, Diva. I also did pick the person with, like, the highest prudence kind of, like, roll by accident. Like, I'd love to say that was intentional, that I picked the person with 39 to give them a marginally higher chance of, like, surviving, but I'll be honest, that was just entirely happenstance, and I'm very glad it worked out. Paulinus, you can do this. That scattering of work, maybe someone can go attach up here as well. Should bring us... So, fun story. I forgot that I did this. That's annoying. God, okay, we're gonna reset this day anyway. I just want to see what happens if this, because if we're gonna get this, then I'm gonna just see what happens if you let the 2 of them meet. Oof. Yeah, that's on me. I totally forgot about that. Huh. So that's what that does. Just frees a bunch of shit and then kills a bunch of people, I think. In a weird sort of sense, I think this is still less bad than just Yin being out. I mean, granted, actually, no, that's a lot of people dead. I'd like to retract my statement. Oh, well, hey. Whatever, we get to groove to some, like, Breach 2 music, which we haven't done so far on stream, so hell yeah. In case you want to know what the music is like when you really fuck up, it's this. Yeah. But anyway, we're going to retry that day. Alright, apologies. That was entirely on me for forgetting that Yang exists. I said, yeah, we're going to very temporarily get you to do that, and then I just forgot. I do need to pay much closer attention to this thing. Right. No more mucking around. It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about stats. It does not matter. To you, and then I guess if Igor is not busy, she is, but they might by now that they're going to be saints later. Oh, okay. Interesting. I will hopefully look forward to a situation where they are going to be. Because I know the ego gift you can get from this. I had it and then I lost a day, which is really annoying. But this thing, like, seems fucking insane for combat. Like, the point where I kind of want to just keep working, you know, well, on a day where we're farming, I do just want to kind of keep working Eden on this just in case. Because Eden's currently are, like, you know, got our cracked armor and our one pale weapon, which is great. If we can get them with, like, the combat, if we can get them with, like, with Yin's ego gift, that would be maybe the one time I would say, yeah, let's go and justice work crumbling armor to get the like the gift that boosts the justice by like 7 billion, and just have her be like a one man or you know, one woman or one person army. Sorry, I'm still somewhat snacking on these honey roast cashews and peanuts. But yeah, anyway, right. So let's not have a repeat of that then. Can we send someone to work with Porcubus from, like, information? Yeah, Paulus can probably do it. Meltdown 2 literally just doesn't faze me. It's not an issue to one such as myself. We've done that perfectly, actually, so hold on, I'm gonna... How many works do we do there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I mean, whatever. We'll work it out. There we go. And then we'll just send someone... Well, maybe once we've finished... maybe once we finish that work down there, we'll send someone. In case, again, we get meltdowns down there. It is a meltdown 2, so it shouldn't be too bad no matter what we get. So, yeah, fuck it. Why am I waiting around? There is such a thing as being too careful, maybe. Although there's also plenty of instances of me being not careful enough tonight, let me tell you. Right then. Okay, so we've got Ying and Wonsin. What do you like again? Like nothing. Interesting. You deal black damage, so that makes me want to say that we should just send Mason in there. Yeah, Mason, go deal with that. And it literally doesn't matter who deals with this. We've got a Red Dawn again. Okay. And again, not that this matters in the slightest, now that I'm looking at it, because who honestly cares? But I guess that melts down to it affects up, like, count things a little bit, and you know, whatever. Whatever, just send people to work with things. Actually, question for you, Zenki. I was just talking about giving someone crumbling armor. If I give that to them, and then I memory repo, does it take the crumbling armor, like, buff back off them? Because having someone with a shitload of extra justice from this just to deal with the Dusk ordeal, and maybe I could run them through You Must Be Happy as well, just until the end of the day, so they become like a god unit. Like, maybe that could be beneficial. And then I'd be happy to maybe even painting them up as well. I could, like, use all the tools. That, maybe, you know, if we struggle, I can try and do some scenario where I, like, wet them up with all that. Is what I'm thinking. And then let's just see what we can get here. I guess it's cheaper to get this now that I know all that. Yeah. Damn, you figured out a cheese. Well, like I say, I would have had no idea if it weren't for your help. But I'm like, wait, how can I abuse this? How can I absolutely take this on a lean ride? Oh, I can scroll to change departments there. That's neat. Didn't know I could do that either. Right, so it's Rogan who's doing work, but this is normal, and then Igor is with this. That should bring us up to basically how many things we need, I think. I guess, Tom, if you're not doing anything else, maybe you... Actually, no, let's see how close we are first. So we're doing a bunch of work. Okay, we did all right with Yin there. Yeah, okay, so we do need Tom to poke this, I think. Just check, actually. Yep, we do. Yeah, so Tom poke that, because why not, I guess. And then we have a dawn level event, so it really shouldn't be too bad once Tom's dealt with this. And then are we good down here? We are good down here, which means that we can unlock some names, which is just for convenience at this point. And I guess also some slightly higher work speed, which isn't too bad. Okay. What was I doing? Yes, I was sending one person from training up here. Well, the training kind of needs all the hands on they can get. I should actually just probably send someone from control up here. Like, let's get I don't know, Courtney on this. And then where are we looking? Everyone, follow your designated jester. Holy shit! Look at him! It's the smallest lad I've ever seen. You'll keep the agents after the memory repo, but not the ego gifts. Ego equipment also retains and mission progress. Right. So that sounds to me like there's a chance that, because it's like in the weird thing where like it's kind of maybe not an ego gift, or maybe it's like a curse on an agent, like it might not. So I might not fuck with crumbling, but I can still definitely do You Must Be Happy in painting. But yeah, because like permanently like just, you know, making an agent unable to work is a big sacrifice. Right, okay. Where are you? Look at these small lads. Get him. Look at him, he's tiny! Baby Jester. Oh. Right, in here. We've got a green noon this time, which is bots? Question mark? Bots, which did somehow completely clap me last time. I'm not entirely sure how. I'm just going to wait until people move around. You know what, actually? Let's control, if you're not doing anything, do you want to just go next door and, like, kill this? So I'd rather 1.76 didn't get out, me personally. Alright. Let's go work with a bunch of stuff that doesn't really matter, but, you know, we need the ticks on the counter. Sure. Sure. And sure. And sure. And we don't really care or mind any of these, if we're being honest. Let's just... I think that might be one too many, but we're gonna see. We can always pull Igor off of Schadenfreude because she has to walk the whole like length of the facility. If that does turn out to be too much. It looks like we might be dead on with that, though. We are, in fact, dead on. Hell yeah. All right, and then I think we, again, with bots, we group up, we death ball, we take our time. So let's send everyone to information. Except for, like, again, a training team, or just don't be there, honestly. Just don't. Oh, God. I didn't have that on screen. It's fine. I thought you'd already finished. It's fine. Right. Wow. Higher work success. Wow. We just about got that. There we go. Higher work success. So, Central Command, you all back there now. Let's send you up here. The clerks are going to get kind of minced by this, but meh, it'd be fine. Right, let's training. Griffin, you're up on this one. I've decided. Huh. Okay. Right, process of understanding. Here we go. So, first gamer that we're going to deal with looks like this one here. And again, we're going to slow it right down. We want as much time to get people out of there as humanly possible. Oh, because that looks like a lot of red damage. How are we doing, gang? Actually seems to be doing alright. Wellenom has elected to not leave Central Command for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. I mean, I guess you don't exactly do a lot against red damage, so you know what, one less person to keep track of. Okay, they're preparing to jump, or at least some of them are. I think our next step should definitely be this fellow up here next to Scarecrow. See if we can get him before he, yeah, there we are. Somewhere about here, I think, would be nice. And it doesn't actually matter if he shuts down or whatever there. I don't know what this is. He's in an endure state. Oh, no, wait, no, he's not in an endure state. He just endures red damage. Well, I don't do any of that. So, bully for me. Now, I want to do a quick health check. We've taken 2 down. How are people feeling? Paulness is a little worse for wear. Other than that, though, everyone is actually fine somehow. We've done an outstanding job on these first 2. Let's see if we can take down number 3. That was a bit more of, a bit more damage than I would like. Okay, everyone move back to information, because I think if everyone just moves through there while going to the next one, we can, pretty realistically... Who are you and why are you up here? Oh, Griffin. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. You're allowed to be there. That's fine. You're on the trading team. We don't necessarily need you to be part of this fight because you're just going to get, like, absolutely walloped by this thing. Let's get a couple of heals in. Again, these just seem to kill clerks. And there's no, like, timer on I have to kill them. Otherwise, like, you know, people are going to be let out the facility. I don't know what this is. I think maybe it's a heal. Why do I hear a second one? Oh, that's because there's a second one. Right, Wellenom, we're going to need you out of there. I didn't think there was one in Central Command. I'm going to be very real with you. Right, get out of there. Like, immediately. We're going to wait for this heal to go off. And then I think our squad should be healed up enough to... Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it is there. It just took a while to come through. Right, squad. Next one. Wellenom, I mean, since you're here, you know, why not join the gang? Oh, and you've come up here now. Excellent. That makes it slightly more convenient to kill you. How much damage are we looking at there across the board? Susan is looking a bit worse for wear. We're going to want to pick and choose who takes down this last one. So, Rogan, I think you can go. I would not risk Wellenom or Anton in this case. London, you resist red damage. There's absolutely no reason you shouldn't be there. I guess Mason can go. None of you can go. all of you probably should go. Maybe I'll give Paul and us a pass. Maybe Christopher, because again, we've got that. All of you should be going. Maybe, possible exception of Courtney. Right. So let's send some people back up there who need to heal, and let's see if we can just kill with these lot. And again, very close eye needs to be kept on these. Unless it's just going to sit there and do nothing. That's like the optimal time to attack it. Right, excellent. So, noon ordeal done. Now, we've got to face Dusk. Central Command is out of clerks. Everywhere else is, like, level 1s and 2s. So, they've been hit a bit, but it could be a lot worse. This could be a hell of a lot worse. And it will speed the game back up, actually, so people can heal up, you know, slightly faster than being, like, paint drying. Let's, again, just do our normal. We don't usually... people haven't healed up yet, actually. I'm going to let a couple more cycles go around to make sure people have healed to full. I guess we'll take some more stuff down here. So, let's... Igor, I believe this is your domain. Child of the Galaxy, Rogan, that's your responsibility. Freischutz can be worked with by literally anyone, doesn't matter. Again, doesn't matter. Again, doesn't matter. Just put people in boxes. Get them to work stuff. So we can advance that counter, because we really only care about that at the moment. Let's have a look. So, Paul and us can go here, and then I think that should leave us one away. If I've got my maths right. And if it does, then splendid. Is that... Okay, that's slightly more than one away. So we're going to cancel Igor going down there. Because there's no point triggering an 8 meltdown when everyone's in work. I guess maybe it's because I didn't do Porcubus before. Maybe that was the change. But yeah, okay, to send a sweep of them over. We've got people here. Let's go and send one of our training team bods to go and work out. Morty, I need you to go work with the skull thing. Oh. I apologize, but also I'm never gonna stop like doing that because their name is Morty. I mean, they set themselves up for it. Right. Okay. Now we're looking like we've got a. So we need to send Igor down to Schadenfreude at our earliest convenience. This isn't a problem. We'll send Ferenz here. This, you know, isn't a problem, kind of. We just need someone who resists black damage, which I think actually Mason has covered. So Mason, if you want to go and smack it. You must be happy, we literally don't care. Rhino, you can go and work that. Old lady, Tom, this has always been your domain. It's a tradition at this point that Tom goes and gets sad outside the old lady's room. Porcubus, we've literally just had someone work there, but I guess, guess we can send Paul and us down there, why not? Today's shy look needs a little bit of microing, but we can do it. So, Christopher, you're close by, so I've decided you're going to go and just work anything with this. Oh, you almost got me. Anytime today? Do you want to do a face change, maybe? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Right. Christopher. There you go. I suppose I could have someone hop in and out of here. If Laverne, if you can sprint there and make it, then sure. But, like, I'm really not too bothered if you can't. It looks like you might just about get there. You don't get much closer than that. You do not get much closer than... Oh, God, don't have that down there. Because of that, we've already been put old lady back on the warpath. Which is not ideal, but hey-ho. Right, 1. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm picking and choosing here, but like 2. 3, 4, 5, Do we normally do that one, actually? I think we actually normally do, like, 5, 6. And then... I'm going to just see how much 6 gets us. Because I want to get the number of this down, like, correctly. I think it is 9. So if we do, like, if information's back, 7, 8. Maybe not either, eh? Maybe Courtney. 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so there's 10 blocks on the bar, so we want to hit 9 of them with each kind of wave of work. And then we can do another meltdown, which again shouldn't be a problem. And then hopefully we can get to this Dusk ordeal. Make sure that everyone's finished up their work. Anything we can get from Schadenfreude here, gets a couple of these for what it's worth. Could have actually just got the escape information as well. But, yeah, alright. We are on a 1 with Schadenfreude here. Maybe I had them in view for too long. 26 here, so we'll take the 20 here. Work speed +4, love to see it. Right. So let's go send someone from training up here. And then, why am I sending you to do instinct, actually? You should just do attachment. There you go. And then we'll see what's melting, and then we'll see what, hopefully, what color Dusk, like, event we have. No! Fuck me, I guess I can have an 11 meltdown instead. Right. So, repression, Mason, repression, someone else. Attachment, someone else. Attachment, you. Crumbling armor, sure. You must be happy. Put someone in there. This presents, it would present a bit of an issue if I didn't have people who are stupid. Luckily, I do. Where is Tom? Go and do your favorite thing. None of these melted, which is actually... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll send Igore down here, then. And we'll also send... Oh, Child of the Galaxy did melt. My apologies. Well, we can nip that in the bud right away. And then I guess if there's anyone left who can do attachment here, we'll get one done there. Anyone on... Oopsie. Anyone on information privy to this? I mean... Sure. Like, just sure. Just get work done as fast as we can on as many things as possible as we can that don't involve microing. I'm not doing today's Shylock. That's basically everything at the facility being worked at the same time. So we can do that handily, then, like, these meltdowns are just nothing. We do just want to make sure that, there we are, we just tap that so we don't lose any PE boxes for it, but we're not, you know, we're not trying to super stat max here. Okay. That puts us 4, so we need another 5 bits of work done, so I'm going to pick, let's say, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that other funny number. Just like something here. Just so we can get the right number of works done. Assuming that, again, yeah, okay, Schadenfreude is being worked with, that's fine. Excuse me. And we have an 11 meltdown, which we'll deal with in pretty much a similar way, and then we just want to try and rush this Dusk ordeal, which is somewhere. It's day 21, so we should be seeing it. Okay. And then, yeah, okay, someone from training again. Let's pick someone different this time. Let's pick Diva. We haven't picked Diva in a little while, I don't think. And then, please, show me the color of the Dusk ordeal. And then, yeah, so what did Zenki advise? Actually, you'd be playing for red and amber. So red and amber is good. Other colors, oh no. So it's not red or amber. So that's a thing that we're now going to have to deal with. So, okay, right. Let's, let's work on our meltdown first. And then we have to kind of just see what this is. Because I don't know. But I'm told this is not one of the good ones. Oh, fucking bunker and painting need work? Okay, well. Porcupus can get worked by... like, literally anyone. Just send friends in there, why not? One of you can go in here. We are seeing both of these melt down, which definitely is a little bit of an issue. Okay. Right. And then we do need to put someone on one sin as soon as it finishes. I'm not touching the painting. Like, I'll lose some PE boxes for it. Oh no. Like, I mean, sue me. I ain't doing it. Maybe I'll get someone on this. There we go. Laverne can go there. That should be meltdown contained aside from this painting, but like I say, you know, I see. This is maybe a bad time for you to be standing there. All agents who are not currently working, I'm going to need you here. Oh, Jesus Christ, Diva, run. Run! Oh, I see. That'd be because I forgot that. Right, this is recoverable. Don't worry, don't worry. This is recoverable. We just kind of forgot how bunker works. I'm really good at forgetting those ones that you have to remember. Okay, so you're out of there now. And we've got some more lore, which is nice. Okay, so Fragment and Scarecrow broken out. These are two not terribly scary abnormalities, it's got to be said. Right, okay, I'm going to need everyone who isn't currently doing shit to suppress this. Except no one on the training team, because literally we don't bother with that. Right, everyone just get here as soon as you can. And I just want to make sure that no one's dying as a result of that. Okay, it could be worse. Okay, one down. Now we just got to deal with Fragment. So, who is both not doing stuff and is... Eden, you've taken a lot of damage there, actually. I still kind of have to send you in, though. You're like my best unit. No one on training. Everyone on safety. We let Susan... No, that's black attack. It's fine. In fact, if it's a black attack type, let's... Who doesn't resist black? London, I don't think this is your fight then, yeah. Everyone else, I think, here, we have really good black resistance across the department. Tom, do not go there. Holy shit, actually. And then everyone else is alright. Yeah, everyone else can go fuck it up. Get him. There we go. Right. Okay, a small bump in the road, but we're fine. We sorted it out. Right. Now, how do we deal with this? Because, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for Eden to heal up. Wait for it to heal on fast. Once the music stops popping, I'm actually going to send her into You Must Be Happy. Not to get, like, a huge amount of stats, but any buffs we can get are going to be very, like, they're going to pay dividends. Here we are. So, right, Eden. Go forth. We're going to need your stats to be just a little more jacked than they are currently. And if you die at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which memory repo you. Okay. That'll do. That was like a decent bit. Your stats are now like... I mean, they're better than they were. But... like, 99 plus 1, I'd hoped for a bit more from Is that really just +1? That really is +1. Holy shit. I mean, alright. I guess it's more stats, you know? Not exactly the huge increase I was hoping for, but I guess it'll have to do. Laverne, let's try and, like, maybe get you in here as well. Yeah, 100 cap per stat. Yeah, well, I guess we're already pretty much at the cap then anyway, so I thought it could go way beyond that for some reason, but with You Must Be Happy, but I guess I'm wrong. Right, so we need 8 bits of work to be done, and then we must prepare for war. Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I guess we'll do some, like, I don't know. Oh, we could totally get rest of this unlocked. Yeah, look at this red damage. Also, actually, Gaze is pretty sick armor. Like, the fact that, like, it gives you some white resistance without really doing anything else, as it's pale resist as well, which is quite rare. I only get 1 of these, mother. I just want some red damage weapons, man. It's all I want in this world. Yeah, another black damage weapon, but at least your armor's, like, pretty nice, I guess. Right. I lost count of how many bits of work we're up to, so I'm just gonna kind of speed this up and let this run. We are indeed 1 away, it seems. So, let's have someone work with, I don't know, Porcupus, sure. Here we go. And now, we have, okay, so. I think, again, the Death Pool strat is going to be my go-to. We just need to clear this, even with casualties. We just need to know that our fighting force can beat this, and then we end the day, we memory repo, and we apparently keep the progress on the quest. Which is going to be mighty nice. Alrighty then. So, everyone, I'm going to need you to group up in... I don't know why I've grouped you up here. I should really have just grouped you up in information. I guess it's because I wanted to move information somewhere. Remember, hold on. Breaking news from our lead strategist, Zenki. Like I say, the only thing I can think of is, like, I know that one of the Dusk events, or at least I'm pretty sure one of the Dusk events is just a giant laser that spawns in, like, maybe here? So actually, maybe putting them here is a better idea. I think I like that, actually. I do think I like that. Put them here, because then if it spawns in, like, Central Command as well, we can have slightly easier access to that. If it spawns in Control, we're fucked, but, you know, like, we'll I think this is slightly more, like, slightly better for our risks, should we say. Okay. We're not seeing another follow-up to that remember statement, so I guess we're just going to run this. Alright. Godspeed, everyone. See you on the other side. What nightmarish hellion are we about to unleash? And we're going to slow this right down as well. And once they're most of the way there. Right, what are we looking at? Where we must reach. We constructed a looming tower from whence we came. Oh, okay. So it's bots, which means there's no time limit on this. We can cheese as much as we need to. We can micro as much as we need to. Are these doors? These are doors. I don't... Okay. You can't micro. Well, I can try. That's the working theory going into this. Kill the source ASAP. Okay, I mean, I assume this is the source. That's quite tanky. Oh, okay, they are factories and they shit out this shit. Right. Okay, okay. Right, well, we're going to need to switch over to dealing with you, then. Hey, can we maybe have, like, the doubts killed? That would be nice, I think. Given that we can stop them doing a bunch of damage to me. Okay. No, this is fine, actually, I think. This is actually... It might not be too bad. I'm going to take Central Command back next, I think. It does have our slowest healing, but I think everyone's going to have slow healing because we're just going to have a lot of things running the facility. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, get out of there. This is why we need Central Command back next. So we can fight in here while healing. And this at least, you know, gives us like a kind of a choke point. Okay, all of you, we're going to need... Oh, God, Anton's looking real worse for wear. We got to maybe split off some people after we've killed this. Maybe not even after we've killed this. Right, who is low? Diva, how did you get mixed up in this? Fairness, can you guys take down a lone doubt? Can we have our training team come through? Because how many factories have we got left? We've got 2 factories. This could be a lot worse, I think. Because we do kill them pretty quickly. Right, now just take a breather. Take a second. Because we're going to have another one of these maybe coming down soon. And then... We do need to kill the sources before they spawn more shit. That was the only issue. But I think we can still take a second here. Oh yeah, so we're fully healed. Now we can go and deal with this. There we are. Easy. Right. Now, where did you all go? I'm not done with you yet. There's a factory up here that needs to be dealt with. Okay, Diva's dead. I don't know where they were. I'll take losing one person on this one, honestly. I've got a couple of... Oh my fucking god, that's like 17 of them. Right, that's... Okay, that's a bit more of an issue. Right. Okay. Don't like that, particularly. If one of you can go down... Yeah, go. Go, get him! Oh god. Guys, I'm gonna need you to hit this. Right, get him, get him, get him. Please, God, get this thing before it spawns more shit. Apology if the game's a bit loud there, by the way. I'll try not to zoom in too much so that doesn't happen. Just looked at my OBS and was like, oh, that's loud. Factory down. Right. Let's, So, how many more factories do we have? We've dealt with the one downstairs. No, we haven't. We're stupid. That was the entire point of going down there. Okay, well, new plan then. We deal with this one in control. And we're going to do that via taking up here. So going through this doubt. There we are. So get everyone through here to kill this thing. And then we want to move everyone into control and just heal up a little bit. Game seems to think we're fine. I would maybe disagree with that assessment, but... Right. Okay, come on. Because again, some people in here are looking real low. We've got to... It sucks because I don't want them to just shit out more stuff, but we kind of don't have a choice. We're going to have a couple incoming, so we're going to need to deal with stuff here. Some way. There we go. You know, while that thing's recharging, let's go nab it. It did not recharge for as long as I thought it would. Okay, yeah, that's it. Take some time to heal. In fact, I'm going to send... I kind of need everyone on hand, though, is the issue. I think I've just got to... Like, this is a... It's too prime a time to attack. We've had one heal. That's going to have to be the best we can do. I'll just have to, like, shove people out if we can... If, like, things get hairy. Oh, it's preparing. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's a bit too many. We're going to need to back it up, back it up. I'm not dealing with, like, 4 of them at once. We need to wait until they naturally split off. We have done some serious damage to it, though. Which is no bad thing. And I guess they do naturally split because some of them power down like this occasionally. And just make sure everyone's fully healed, you know, make sure everyone's feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme. Why are you two grouped up? It's because one of you lean... Anton, I'm going to need the healing on you. Right, go. Get him. And the next one. Oh, fuck, we lost someone. We lost a lot of people. Wait, was that just our training department? Okay, it's our training department. We don't actually care. Okay. Like, I'm literally not worrying about microing them. We need a bit more healing before we go on any further. Because, yeah, we're going to start losing people here is the issue. One more heal would be really nice. Okay, they just put out a doubt. That's actually fine. We don't care. Let's see if we can... Susan's gone. Jesus. We can't get the healing is the issue. Like, Courtney probably carks it here, but I've got no choice. I have to finish off this factory. Just kill him. That's... Okay, Anton is down. Come on. At least get this factory out of it. Okay, we made some sacrifices, but we did get that out of it. Now, we've just got to worry about... a factory at Central Command, I think, is the only one remaining. I don't see any others on the map, and then we basically have, like, a bit of a cleanup duty, but that's all right. So, here we go. We're gonna run people down to here. I mean, literally run. Where did they go? Okay, they're all there, thank God. Yeah, you can kill a doubt on the way as a treat, why not? Now, the issue we do face here is we do have to fight another one of these, like, basically immediately as we land. Never mind, it's recharging. Huge. Okay, now everyone get on the second floor of Central Command, I think. Actually, no, maybe first. Maybe first is better. I've just seen there's, like, 3 guys coming our way. It's going to be hard to get this one, I think. It's not as in circulation as the rest of it, but... I think we can do it. I think we have to do it is probably the more accurate descriptor of that. If I can have you split up here, that would be grand. Okay, well, we've had one come down from above. It's not ideal. Because I don't want to deal all that damage right before we take another one. We're going to have to take another one, I think. Well, I don't think we can take 3. I definitely don't think we can take 4. Right, try and kill this one and then... Okay, now get out of there. Fuck, this is really bad. They're also all up there. We're kind of cornered. Okay, can I convince you all to move down here? Okay. Just stay in Central Command. Stay healing. Maybe we can actually try and sneak past them and just do this. Right. Come on. Come on. We can just get this factory down before this happens. Oh, no, we gotta back out. That's too many. We gotta back out and pick our fucking battles, because that's not one of them. Oh my god. Ferenz is getting slowed quite a lot, actually. I really don't want to lose Ferenz here. Jesus. There's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, he's free. He's free. I think everyone actually, yeah, move back up to upper floor. I want people as out the way of this as they can be. And then, like I say, we'll try and do another thing where we can kill this doubt. That's fine. Okay, you're actually resting, which means I think we can try and slip in a quick attack. Not as quick as I'd like, but it has somewhat worked. Right, you're up there. That's fine. It means we can move the rest of our department down here, and we can try and finish this. Because once we've killed the factories, everything else should fall into place. Jesus, this is a lot. Okay, factories down. Oh god, there's a red thing there. I would kind of like to go past it, actually. And let's just take some healing. I don't know who, like, was saying earlier, just like, oh yeah, no, you can solo this with one person who's level 3s. That is a lie, and I fully committed to my stat grinding. Right, let's get rid of you. So you're down. Now, let me just do another quick double check. Are there any other spawners? I don't see any. There's just a lot of fucking robots. Which we'll have to take out. Okay. So imagine you come down here and then we can just kind of swarm you. Yeah, they're slowly moving down to Central Command, and then we can hit them on both sides here, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah. Like, we have got this in the bag now. It's just kind of a question of patience. And then we'll do that. We'll pick the abnos. We'll rewind the memory repository. And then we'll do a day 21 sans Dusk ordeal. Probably. Well, once we finish this. Okay, now I slightly more agree with the Karma music. So the question is, who do we take first? We need to take, like... We don't want to draw aggro from multiple of them at the same time. We need to just, Oh, Jesus. Okay, hello. That's a slightly injured one. We can maybe see if we can kill it. And then move to this one. Preferably before it gets up. Anyone? There we go. Right. Now, if we can clear one more before getting into information, that would be the dream. I don't know if I'm stretching myself too thin there, but I'm going to give it a go. Stretching ourselves a little thin, to be sure, but... Okay, we did get it. That's good. Right. Now move into information and start healing. If this doubt comes in, then, you know, he can fuck around and find out. It's fine. Right, okay. So we have 3 more robots to deal with. We can do that. We can deal with that. Whew. Okay. Let's... Okay, I want Courtney and Wellenom to be a little more healed. And then... Okay, we get you full. There we go. Right. Next target, this guy. And then we have one more down there, and there's one other somewhere around here, but I don't know where he went to. Oh, there he is. Just hiding in the doors. Quickly get him while he's resting. Or don't. Instead, we're going to have Chris and Mason take the entire brunt of this, and they both don't like red. Alright, there we go. Now, let's move up to this one. We're not getting that rest in time, but we could potentially get, like the next one off, I guess. Okay, one more bar. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I find where the fuck it went. There it is, right. Let's take one last little heal, because we're, like, just having it en route anyway. It was about to tick over, and then... we did lose a lot. Susan and Anton dying is probably our biggest loss. These lot were just... okay, it's the training department. Right. Okay. And with that, a very messy day 21 done. So, I'm going to take Zenki's advice now. And we're going to, yeah, ranking C. I don't entirely blame you for that one. Let's proceed to next day. Let's pick 2 abnormalities. They shouldn't matter. But I'll do some of my thoughts on what they think they are anyway. However, if enough Sarira are found from you that everyone looks in awe, your name will be sung for generations. In the... No! Absolutely not. Somewhere in the distance you can hear seagulls. Yes, okay, we're fine with that. We're fine with can of well cheers. No. I don't care that I'm memory repositorying. Absolutely not. And this sounds really interesting. But, I'm gonna go can of well cheers. Is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom with not a single way out in sight? Is this the button that just kills you? Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. No idea. Now everything will be just fine. Way too ominous. That feels like Aleph talk. I don't know which one, but it feels like Aleph talk. That might be Blue Star, actually, to be fair. Maybe this is Bald. No, because Bald actually has Bald in the, thing. To the new manager. I've heard that you were a very valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask that you please keep up with the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You will not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe we will be able to come face to face very soon. The Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. I look forward to a meeting with you. Kind regards, A, CEO of the Lobotomy Corporation. You've received a document written by A himself. Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home, this place. If I were to ever leave this place, travelling is the first thing I would want to do. I'd be able to walk around as much as possible, taking in the scenery as if I were capturing a million photos. The day still lies cold. We know that the winter frost is almost over. However, the end of winter does not necessarily mean that spring is coming. Hey, it's Tifereth! Hey, your manager, I'm Tifereth. Nice to meet you. I'm Tifereth too. You two twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious? We're twins. But if your question is whether we are biological twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. We're in charge of Central Command Team. The Department for Central Command is a huge one, so there are 2 of us to handle everything. Like 2 peas in a pod. I love this fucking, like, Rin, Len, Asplin, like, Sephora duo. Hell yeah. Isn't that fortunate? Seeing as you've survived your duties long enough, yeah, we totally survived that last day. What gets me is that if I maybe just kept Anton and Susan out the fight, and kept them with the training team and just moved them around, or set up a defensive perimeter in Central Command or something, we probably could have done that without deaths, but like I say, you know, hopefully it doesn't matter. Anyway, seeing as you survived your duties long enough to meet with us, I won't have to bore you with the basics of things like what abnormalities are and how to manage them, right? You turn out to be a disappointment. Know that not even your status as the manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm nothing like those upper Sephora you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. But in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is, the Oppers are only good at pretending to be busy when they don't even have much work to begin with. I can't even believe we're all considered to be Sephira. Or Sephiroth. Sephiroth? Sephiroth-do-do-do-do? I don't know. Anyways, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have a good performance in your work. I hope that you'll find some encouragement here. Hey, Tiffereth. Hi, Netsack. Since you're both Tiffereth, I guess I captured you both greeting me. Here's the plan for the joint operation drill between the safety team and the Central Command team tomorrow. Please look it over. The hell is that emo? Is that like a JoJo? No idea what that is. Huh. Hold on. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over there, Netsack. I'll give it a review and let you know. Tiffereth, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Netsack. You might end up catching upper layer syndrome that way. Jotaro getting jiggy with it. Hell yeah. Speaking of, that plan of yours came to us 2 days later than I requested. But Netsack can work fine when he's motivated too. You know that. Results are not the problem here. The point is, Lady Angela is way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right at the first infraction. I'd please, yes, alright. Why didn't you two go and have some serious discussion on implementing a penalty point system? It'll be productive. I'll just be quiet. Buzz off to that upper layer of yours. We belong. I was about to. See you, Tiffereth. Yeah, bye, Netsack. The upper Sephiroth have it way too easy. Not that the middle Sephiroth are any better in my eyes. I like our middle Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you? You shouldn't laugh so easily. We have to be strict, stern, and stoic. You are literally babies. We're the centermost, the Central Command team. Don't worry, Tiffereth, I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here? Well, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, like he always does. Yeah, like I've always done fine. Like, yeah. Always. God, I'm so glad I've got a blooming proper VTuber model now. And he could fail too, like he always does. Okay, fuck you. I failed once. Central Command holds abnormalities at specific locations. The abnormalities become unstable over time, and the Clive meltdown gauge that you see each day displays this. We all have our own limits. Try to finish your job before things go haywire. Pass the day with a Clive meltdown level of 8 or lower, so don't farm for ages. Okay. That seems doable. So, here's the moment of truth. Time to see if any of that past hour was, like, worth anything. We're going to rewind to the memory repository. And current abnormalities encyclopedia and ego list will be saved. Would you like to rewind to the memory repository day 21? Yes. So we rewind by a day. And now, all being well, course suppression conditions for the mission 3. It saved the quest. It saved the quest. We did it. We cleared a Dusk. Woo! Hell yeah. And we're only with a minimal amount of cheese. Right, so this does mean that some reassignment is in order. I think we're going to need you 3 off of training. Whew. All right then. Yeah, and Susan and Anton are back. With basic gear, but they're back. So, I think we're going to hire some... Yeah, we're going to hire some more dudes and we're going to farm properly this time. God. Hit S++ now, so I don't got to worry about D-ranking, which is nice. Hell yeah, friendly dude guy, let's go. Again, next time I'm on Granblue. I might do a Granblue stream next week, actually, but, yeah, I'm fine with that. Save the lob for now. Okay. I hear you. I hear you, Zenki. Here's my proposal, I guess I should say. We can still farm people through the training team very effectively, so I'm not going to spend as much lob. But what if we did like, I don't know. What's that? 5 times 7, we spent 35 of this, and then we saved the other 19. Because I think getting another 5 agents to fill out the other departments while we can still send them through training department is pretty huge. And we've seen that we can grind these up to, you know, some pretty heights from, like, the previous quests. Okay, so got to clear Tifris mission 3 on all these. So what exactly do you do in Lobotomy Corp? So we essentially have a bunch of spooky, scary nightmare monsters that we need to go and prod with sticks to gain energy. Oh. Yeah. Also, so I'm terribly sorry, friendly dude guy. I've just realised my manners have been terribly awry. I don't even realise you got here and I didn't even ask how you were doing. I say I hope it's well. I'm doing well myself. But yeah, no, I think the way I'm going to play this is, and I tell you what, Zenki, I'm going to spend one more lob on this because for outstanding service to the Corp, welcome aboard, my friend. Do you have any preference on, like, any of this? I'm doing well, and that's good if you're doing well. Hell yeah. Happy to hear it. But yeah, so Zenki, I'll give you a couple of minutes, but, like, yeah, say now in chat if you've got any preference on, like, any of these. If you happen to, like, know any numbers. If you just want me to random it for you, I can as well. But you will be here. Because, like I say, yeah, well, you'll go through the training team, and then we will maybe make you the top of Central Command at some point. Or maybe the top of Central Command Team 2, because this Team 1 would already have been taken by the previous lot, but yeah. Because honestly, what a time save to get that day done and then just back out. Zenki here, YouTube is slow as fuck. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, no, YouTube is a bit behind. It's a quirk of my, like, streaming stuff. Like, the discoverability is way better on YouTube, and some people prefer it there, so I multi-stream to both. But yeah, realistically, if you want to get, like, down and with it with, like, the chat interaction, or, like, have, you know, your follower and raider stuff show up, then Twitch is kind of where it's at, but discoverability on Twitch is kind of dog shit, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so as I was saying, any preference on your hair or face here? Because if I'm going to make you here, then I'm going to want to do it properly. There's a reason why you save Lob now. Yeah, by all means, but I can still, like, permission to speak? Sure, yeah. Well, actually, wait, don't... If it's big spoilers, then don't tell me. Like, I don't want big spoilers. Like, a subtle hint that I might, then, like, oh, okay. But, like, I still think running a team of people through training is, like, the way. It's a reward thing. That's interesting. Which helps you a lot. Since you're doing one cycle only. Okay, okay. So, okay, hear me out then. If we really want to save Lob, I still want to get people through training team, because otherwise my system goes belly up because I don't have enough agents for the departments. I kind of hate to do this, but what if we just spent, so, like, 6 Lob on just some level 1s? Because, like, 6 is fine, right? It gives us bodies, and then we can put them through training, we can boost the stats up. You know, do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 extra Lob for your name here. I'm assuming that you're just happy for me to random this, because I haven't heard any things to the contrary. So... yeah, I don't know, would that do you? But yeah, so I think, yeah, go ahead. Excellent. Okay, right. So we're going to go with that then. So, leading up our new training team is Zenki, who will, who did we have down here? We had Rogan heading up this. We also had... I'm going to put Igor down here, honestly. Because may as well have her next to Schadenfreude. Instead we're walking across the entire facility every time. And we'll put... We've got a black weapon, a red weapon. We need a white weapon. Sure, Christopher can also go down here. Which leaves, like... I guess Courtney up here and, like, Mwelenom here. And also, yeah, Anton... Susan, which... Anton and Susan need their ego gifts still. But... Or ego gear, I should say. So Anton here, Susan here. We want 4 more hires, so we're going to take Ara. Oh. He will not be getting an Ara and then it again out of me. Angelina. Haru, who looks like she's seen some shit. And Brooke. Damn, is this, it's Zenki and then, like, Zenki's Angels here. I mean, full, like, the full female team and then Zenki's the captain. Although, actually, I'm not sure what pronouns you use, Zenki, so maybe it is just a full, like, Valkyrie's full female team. And say, I don't know if you're, yeah, I will not presume anything. Because that's impolite. As far as ego gifts and such go, Susan, I'm kind of sick of you being weak to red. I'll be honest. Can you be, like, weak to black instead? Anton, same sort of deal. Like, I know this is theoretically quite nice, but... God, it kind of, like... Now. With these all being level 1s, you can abuse the game the same way you did the Dusk ordeal. Oh, okay. So I can just essentially, like, clear things and then memory repo and then, like, have them be done. Okay. I think taking advantage of it for that one day feels fine. I'm not sure how I feel about doing it for, like, every day. Also, did we lose all of, Oh, if an agent dies with something, you still have to rebuy it. So because we lost all of our... This has suddenly become really bad. Okay. Right, well, Zenki, you're getting a, You're getting put in here. You want Maxwell and Courtney? I'm sorry, but we're going to need better armor on our dudes here. Brooke, I guess we'll take this off Mwelenom. So we're going to need to go and buy some weapons. I hope this all saves, by the way, because what I'm about to say is, let's take you and you and you and not magic bullet. 2 reds, sure. I hope that all saves, because what I'm about to say is that I am going to leave off here and come back to this next time. So, for those of you over on the Twitch side, I'm going to go and very quickly find us someone to raid into. Just hang tight for a second. Let's raid into... let's raid into Brad. Yeah, why not? There we go. So, I will send a raid off there. There we go. Because I'm still getting this Twitch etiquette type thing. But yeah, so you lot can go there. Oh, that's not playing through my speakers. There we go. And for those of you on the YouTube side, I don't have raiding yet. So, I will love and leave you all. So, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell. Also, Rat on the Bones, thank you very much for following. Very much appreciated.